Hello, 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 and happy Sunday to everyone. It's a retro Sunday watch along. Yes, it is Night of Champions from 2012. It's the last time that John Cena and CM Punk faced to face in the ring. Action, obviously, we have got the replay of that coming up this weekend, so it seemed like a perfect time to do this little watch along. How is everyone doing? How is everybody's weekend? And why the chuff have you not watched my latest video? Yeah, there is a dazed reaction video up on the channel right now. Only got 13 views. Be ashamed of yourselves. Be ashamed. Anyway, I digress. How is everyone? I'm just waiting for people. Angel in real life, shout out to you. How are you doing? How was your Sunday? How was the boys? Hopefully you've been behaving. Khalid, there you are. Hello, shout out to you. Dylan, hello. Hello. Yeah, just a little chilled out stream today. Nothing fanatical. But, you know, we are live. As always. So, Angel, shout out to you, darling. I've got Falling. Telling the truth might cost John Cena. I've got... What the hell? I don't quite understand. I'm good. 2 little monkeys are here and they're annoying me. Ah, well, that's what their job is, Angel. That is their job. To annoy you and, yeah, be chaos. You're a queen of chaos anyway, you love it. You're a queen of chaos, so you'll be fine. Annoy them. No, I'm only kidding, I'm kidding. Have fun, darling, love you. Yeah, Khalid, I don't quite get what you're saying there, dude. That message does not quite compute. Try writing it again. William Mency, Ballyoo to you, says hello to Angel. William's a good guy. Hey there, Dylan. I think R-Truth might cost John Cena, maybe. Oh, right, okay. Interesting. Kind of weird. It's kind of weird because of everything what happened on SmackDown. We've been having fanatics all over this weekend, so that has really taken precedent. And obviously they did the SummerSlam kickoff show, which was a bit weird. And to be quite honest with you, didn't quite capture the imagination, I thought, by YouTubers because pretty much nobody gave a flying crap about it, including me. I didn't watch it, still not watched it, don't envision watching it. So yeah, it was a bit of just a silly little move. I know they did it because it was fanatics, but always love you too, Angel. Love you with all my heart. You know that, darling. You know that. Ballyhoo to you, William. He's saying hello back. So yeah, it's a little watch along today. Nothing fantastic, nothing amazing. Just us having as usual chit chatty on a Sunday. And yeah, Night of Champions 2012. 2012, Angel. Yes, it's significant for you because it was 13 years ago. In SummerSlam kickoff, they brought back Rhea Ripley old theme song, did they? I know that Seth and CM Punk had a little bit of an altercation, which not a surprise. We've got some Instagram posts that we can go through, so we'll be having a look at that. And there's other bits and bots off X that we can have a little talk about. So yeah, quite a lot of things to do before we start the watch along. So we'll let everybody start filtering in. It's been quiet today, YouTube wise. Like I said, I put a dazed reaction video out earlier today. It's not done that well. It's only 13 views. What the hell? I thought you liked them videos. But no, 13 views. It's on. And it's like, what the hell? What have I done wrong? What have I not tagged people in it properly or what? It's, yeah, it's not done very well, to be fair. So, what's up? Has everyone just been out doing what? You need to go check out that video, basically. I'm going to go. Okay, Angel, shout out to you. Love you. And yeah, have a great rest of your week, darling. Love you lots. Love you. Mwah. Big massive kisses. Stephen, hello. Shout out to you. Let's go over to X while I'm thinking about it. I saw some people saying cancel Night of Champions because of the fighting going on. Yeah, fighting going on. What, in Saudi Arabia? Oh, the boxing, you mean? Is that what you're talking about, the fighting? I don't know. I don't think they will. Anyway, we will go over to here. William saying goodbye to Angel. This is what I'm talking about. This video here went out today, part 3 of Dazed in America, only 13 views. This has got 86 views, but nobody's clicked on it. If that 86 people would have clicked on that, it'd have been higher than what it is. It's only on 13 views, so what the hell? You need to go check out that video. It is sadly not getting the love that it deserves. I was watching the boxing press conference a minute ago, WWE YouTube channel. Yes, WWE are promoting the boxing, which is not a surprise, really. I watched it, lol. Yeah, people need to watch it. I watched it and I liked it. Yeah, but only 13 people. I've got over 1,000 subscribers and only 13 people have watched. So what's that about? It's been out all day as well. Anyway, if you haven't watched it, please go and watch it, is what I'm saying. Multiple sources have said that Stone Cold Fella, even him, Stone Cold Steve Austin, as is rumoured to have another match. People are wanting him to have one more match, and he's saying he's got one more in him. So that's interesting news. So we could have another Stone Cold Steve Austin match in the near future, probably WrestleMania next year. That's awesome. It was Sean Rossap. No plans on cancelling. I've heard Saudi is an Arab state that is against Iran in this. The PLE is good. Awesome. I didn't think there were any issues, to be honest. Stone Cold Fella is here, the man, the myth, the legend. He's here. Dave, dude, how are you? I am good, my friend. I saw a bit of your live stream. Couldn't really join you. It was a bit early in the morning. But shout out to you. You've done well. Like your live streams, mate. Your camera angle's a little bit off, but I think that you're struggling with haze for some reason. Your lighting's a little bit off as well. Just something to be aware of. Maybe your positioning of where you are in your room is not quite right. I don't know. It just weird camera angles. We're not quite seeing the full you. We're getting more of your ceiling, which we shouldn't be seeing your ceiling, to be honest, dude. But shout out to you. It's still good. Your content's good. You did WCW Thunder. Are you doing another retro one tonight, dude? Chance to plug. Grow up watching Stone Cold Steve. Yeah, him having another match is pretty cool. And then we got this Bailey post. I thought I'd show it. Wrestling is magic. We're very happy. And he said, so we've got some photographs. Bailey with a fan. Oh, I think that's a fan. That might have grown up to be a wrestler now. Alone, Stone Cold CM Punk WrestleMania 42. What a time. It was a good time. There's Bailey. Yeah. There's Bailey with, I think that was the same person, but she got attached now. I mean, isn't that funny? Reaper's wrestling reviews and watch-alongs, all gas, no breaks. Now what I mean? You got to say it all together. Now what I mean? There's Bailey. I think is it that girl grown up? Is it a girl or a boy? I can't make out because if it's this person, got a tash now. I don't know. Kept the tissues. Yeah, I don't know for which one. Okay, it might be the same person growing up. I don't know. The middle one, that other one had a tash. So I don't know. Whoops. I'm doing another retro watch on tonight. All right, cool, dude. There's Bailey flexing. And then there's Bailey having an Instagram moment thing with all of them. I think it's the same girl, so let's have a look back. This is the same girl. She's got a tash, right? That's definitely a tash. I don't know. I don't want to say anything rude here, but okay. Okay. And that was Jada Stoney. It's Jada Stoney. Okay, there we go. Got a tash. Yes, I am doing a watch along. Dave, do you think that Bailey wins tomorrow? Or Lyra? I think Lyra gets involved, dude. They ain't doing an intercontinental title change tomorrow. Lyra's pretty much made her intent apparent. Hindi. Oh, Indy Well, yeah, she's amazing, isn't she? Really beautiful lady. But she's got a tash, the other girl. Randy Orton. Cody's been doing his thing. He left, changed the entire industry for the better, in my opinion, and we thank him for it. So, yeah, this is quite a nice little thing, because Randy Orton, acknowledging the fact that Cody left, and innovated wrestling, changed wrestling for the better, then came back. So that's a nod wink to what he did with AEW. I think that's really classy. I like that. No, it's not what AEW would do. They would, but WWE star giving some flowers. The real world heavyweight champion is here, Rick Hunter. Woo! He is the man, the myth, the hunter, the gatherer, the toy hunter. Rick Hunter is here. RWO Entertainment. Khalid, shout out to you. I like a guy who dresses up as the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Always little daughter as Lex Bliss. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I did see that. Can't really show you footage from that because, unfortunately, it's WWE and I will get copyrighted for it. So I can't share that stuff. Dave! And it's James! Hello, James Chadwick. How are you? Hopefully you're well, my friend. And we've got some Instagram posts. So we're going to go over to Instagramagram, as we do, because we like to have a mess around. So we're going to enlarge the pictures. And yes, AAA Tag Team Champions. Los Legaza. Look at that. Pretty cool, isn't it? AAA Tag Team Champions. And then we got... Well, just stick on this page for a little while and just admire the beauty that is Julia. Yowie wowie. Oh, she is, yeah. I'm good, thank you. Hope you are good. I am alright. I'm good. I'm in a good mood today. Really good. I've been chilled. Watched a couple of movies. In fact, the movies that I watched Nacho Libre. I am. Don't know if you've watched it, but it's good. I watched Labyrinth and I watched Club Dread. Broken Lizard Club Dread. Honestly, if you've not watched that film, you need to go check it out. Very, very good. That hair, though, I know. Liverpool signed new player. They've just sold or are on the verges of selling Janelle Kwanzaa. And it looks like Mark Gaia wants to leave Crystal Palace, so it's looking good. Goetze already on his way, will be official by end of tomorrow, I would have thought. You know, photographs and stuff. But yeah, Vert's already in the bag. Looking good, looking good. Don't know what's happening with striker position, but who knows, who knows. Hello, William Ency, Dylan, having a wholesome Sunday. Julia beating Zelina Vega on SmackDown. I think they could be a title change there. Okay, is this Andrade? This looks like Andrade. It is Andrade. Lovely tattoo. I like the tattoo. If you get Gaia, will be a fantastic sign. I know it would be. It'd be flipping awesome. Him teaming up with Van Dyke or Canate, flipping heck. Good backup as well. And he's a future replacement for either of them two, so... Well, probably Van Dyke more than Canate. Canate's only about 24 years old, so... Very good. Very excited for this season. Oh my god. It's Johnny X-Men Gargano. Gagano. And his Wolverine son. Oh my god. He's so into his cosplay, is Johnny Gargano. Patrick from Ireland, hello, shout out to you. How you doing, dudes? I think they've got the wrong ball in the basket there, though. Very strange. Afternoon, knobheads. Hello, Anna Dawes. Oh, come on, Charlotte, stop it. Stop it. She's got mouths on her breast and mouths on her vagina. That's very I can't say it. Why can I not say a word? Submissible thing. I can't say it. You know what I'm talking about. She's giving out signals there, lads. Saudi clubs are interested in Kanati, apparently. Yeah, well, they can bugger off. They can bugger off. Who cares what the Saudi people want? Nobody wants to go to Saudi other than getting a paycheck. And there she is again with, I don't know who this is. I don't know. It's, I don't know. Who is it? Retro Booming. Is that who it is? Metro Booming. Retro Booming. Hey, take out you good. I am good, mate. Mavers Tell was fantastic for them. I just watched a bit of that game. And yeah, Tell had a couple of goals disallowed, didn't he? And then he just scored the winner. I've got Sky Sports News on in a minute. And it's just giving the Juventus beating Wayad. What a wonderful Wayad. Mouldy Spoon, a low shout to you. Is that your back door, Dave? With what? It looks at yeah. Oh, it's on the wrong side. If it had been there at the other side, then yeah, I would have totally agreed with that. But no, it's unfortunately no. And that is not me. Cosplaying as a cowboy. That's definitely not me. Oh, Chelsea Green. Is that the swimming pool that Days is at? That's the swimming pool Days is? Days is just up there, isn't he? That's that swimming pool outside of his window. Aye, Days. We've caught you. Ludwig Charlotte DMs. James Cost, they play him in the right place on the pitch and right tactics for how he can play. Yeah, damn it. Still fella, hope you're well. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that's the same pool as Dazers. Oh, we got a couple of boomers. Dirty Dom. I mean, this just looks like two people what have not wrestlers, but just wrestling fans, fanatics, isn't it? We made it, lads. She looks hot. Yeah, she does. She's next to a pool. I think it is Daisy stalking her, of course. It all makes sense now. Yeah, that's why he's in Egypt. I'm watching the other game to the Real Madrid and the Real Madrid. Yeah, no, I was surprised. I was thinking about doing the under-21 semi-final, but it's at 5 o'clock. It's too early. I just don't fancy going live then. So we need ideas for Wednesday. Retro watch along. What are we doing? So we'll get our thinking hats on today. Unless you just want a chill dart stream, of course. Whichever way. Okay. This is Gunter. And his next opponent, Jey Uso. This is Jey Uso in the back garden. So Gunter and Noel Goldberg. Did anyone see the video of Randy Orton and Zilla Fatu? No, I didn't see it, to be honest. If you can get it, tag me in it. I can't really show much from Fanatics, though, unless it's from Fanatics themselves, because WWE have slapped all of it on flipping Twitter, haven't they? Connor, hello, shout out to you. England under 21 Netherlands semi-final. Yes, it's at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. I just don't know if I want to stream that early. It's because I'm coming off a night shift. So I want to sleep. So I'll be getting up at 2. And then... Nope, didn't see it either. Didn't, yeah. Yeah. Are you streaming Wednesday? I will be 26 years old. I will give you a shout out. We'll be streaming Wednesday. I just don't know what we're streaming yet. Bailey! Dave, get the tissues. And even more so for the girl at the side of her. That's Hayley Williams from Paramore. At KSI at WWE, he live on his YouTube channel. Oh, fuck KSI. Not interested. Hi, we got a bit of EO Sky. She got badges. I'm trying to read all the words in the background. Mississippi. Milwaukee. It's very cool. It's the outfit she wore on Monday Night Raw with the black bottoms. John Jones is fucking coward and afraid of Tom Aspinall. Okay. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Did anybody watch a bit of the USA yesterday? I did. I saw the co-main event and main event. Dave and Bailey. Lol. Anyway. We've got Jade Cargill held up by a belt. And yet again, next to these flipping crate things, these crates are more over in WWE than the wrestlers. Wait, Goldberg. Jade Cargill backstage. There we go. And there's... I'll leave this for James. James likes this. I've got to be honest, I'm not into overly muscly women. It does nothing for me, to be honest. She's a little bit too stacked. Let's put it that way. She's not a bad-looking lass, but not my cup of tea. James sent it to you. James sent it. Oh, okay, we'll have a look at it in a bit then. And then we'll get into the watch-along. Juncher spoke fight Aspinall, supposed to fight Aspinall title UFC, but he decided to retire instead. There was somebody put a fucking stupid post saying that John Jones was gonna join WWE, sign for WWE. I fucking heard anything of it. She has such a hold-fastened sense. Jade Cargill will destroy Roxanne Perez tomorrow. Depends if anybody gets involved, doesn't it? But yeah, there's Jordan Grace. Not my cup of tea, body-wise, but no, I won't knock her. I'm not knocking her. I think she's done fantastic. Oh, there's more my cup of tea. Maxine Dupree. Having a poo. She's having a poo in the hallway. Look at her. She's literally having a poo. It's dirty, and she's dirty. Maxine Dupree's dirty. Oh, could have given one of a hell of a handy day. Gotta admit. She could give one of a... She took it off. I'd have nothing left. Wait, Night of Champions on Saturday. Yes, it is in a week's time. Can't do it. I won't be watching. I will watch it, but I'll miss about an hour of it. Because I'm on flipping days. Day shift this weekend, so I'm going to miss a lot of stuff. It's what it is. Can't do nothing about it. I'm not going to do a live stream midway through a pay-per-view. Let's put it that way. Just don't see the point. Dave, I don't like Def Rebel touch. You don't like how they've touched the music. Well, she's having a poo. That's what she's thinking about, Def Rebel. She's literally having a poo in a hallway. And we took a picture and she's enjoying the poo as well because she's pouting. If Chip Steers keeps money in the Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia, move it somewhere in the US. Can't move it now because people have paid tickets. Maxine, show me an ugly diva. What you think of Goldberg? Rather it not happen, but if it means he's going to fuck off forever, then let's just get it over and done with. Personal. Goldberg's retirement match, let's get it done. Let's get it over with, then he can fuck off forever. I'd rather him just get away with, just have this match, have done with it, and then we can forget all about him. Some random guy and John Jones singed with WWE fake news. Okay. Yay, Maxine. So just farted. She's having a poo. She's not farting, she's pooing. And there is Maxine, her friend. We have got Meeching. Wrestling in Killamani. Whatever. Nice bathroom. Very tidy. Love the artwork. Yeah, I know. I know. I know she's there. She's got a Mickey Mouse toggle thing on her phone. I bet you didn't notice that, yeah? I bet you didn't notice the Mickey Mouse. Yeah, because you're all perverts. Perverted, the lot of you. Can we move it? I'll take. Can you move it? Take the dollar loss. David Paul, shout out to you. Clock Oldberg out and retire forever. Oh, Maxine Dupree again and Natty. Very cool. Leave you with that. Two women hugging each other. Meechin looked better. Thicker, I think. Oh, you can say fat. You can say fat. We're not. That's not body shaming. Mia Yim, Keith Lee, lol. Dave, totally agree. Goldberg needs to just get over with it. I'm sick of these flipping legends coming back for one match, especially. Yeah, but Stone Cold Steve Austin's coming back for one more match next year. Are we all against that? Are we happy? Yeah, he's coming back for one more match next year. Hopefully he gets the same heat as Goldberg. Yeah, fucking boomer coming back for one more match. What does he fucking think he's doing? Flipping should just retire. I love it. I do love it. What do you think of Jay losing? What, the championship? I'm not bothered. He's overhyped. He's overhyped, unfortunately. I find the yeeting thing fun for those who are in attendance. We talked about this on Monday. And, we talked about it on Friday as well, in that live stream. When you look at the audience tab participation, Jay Uso is okay, but when you're watching at home, it's shit. It's filler. It's boring, and we need to just get on with it. What was this? That is Raquel Rodriguez. You know what? I had to click on her to see the little name thing because I would have guessed by her eyes. Very seductive. It's got nice eyes. And I know you're not looking at her eyes, but I am. But anyway, that's Raquel. And Lyra is covering up the poop of Maxine Dupree. She's sitting on it, and she's got nothing on underneath there. You can tell, right? Hulk Hogan better not return. Oh, fuck Hulk Hogan. Oh, you're kidding me. Why? Money. And adores money. I'm not kidding you. It's been reported today. Austin hasn't nearly killed a fellow wrestler. That will agree with Anna. It's WWE bringing back those legends to give legitimacy to titles. Actually, there, if we could, I wish we could zoom in because there's some kind of memo thing for WWE just there. And she looks very happy on her phone with no clothes on, other than a hoodie. Oh, there we go. Fun phone case, Devils, and it's just good to see Rhea Ripley, isn't it? Isn't that nice? Rhea Ripley, gorgeous. And even more gorgeous, we kind of alluded to this picture, I think, yesterday. Or I think we've looked at this picture before. But Stephanie Burker, one of the hottest females in WWE right now. I'm gonna just leave this here for the rest of the stream, and this will get 1,000 views now. I'm 100% confident that Gunther will retain. Yeah, of course he's retaining. Has to retain. And oh mama. And then we've got Stephen's just blown his casket. He's literally running to the toilet now to get loads of tissues. Steve, get the tissues. It's a WWE planogram, lol. Look at me being relevant with Dave's video series, lol. Is it her milky white skin? I think we've moved on to Tiffany Stratton's milky whites. And the best looking girl of them all, it's Asuka. Oh, what's that hat? I'm trying to see what the hat is. She's looking cool, very chilled in her room. I'm sick and tired of mashed mummy. Boom. And anyway, never has anyone ever looked like the mug that they have got in their hands. That is Seamus being Seamus. That is a carbon copy. I think that's why he posted that, because the mug actually looks like him, and it's a carrot top. Cheers, James. Not need a work permit, and she has signed. Oh yeah, my comments are lagging due to the internet connection being trash. No worries, dude. I'm kind of getting where people are with what they're saying. So to be Queen Asuka, I hope so. But there's Seamus looking like he's a mug. And this is actually a picture. I can't remember who the. I think it was yes, Sabrina Carpenter did the image, and this was another copy. Dirty Dom. There is Liv Morgan, Leeds 2025. Hello, shout out to you. Queen Rocks. Does Roxanne Perez actually beat Jade Cargill? Honestly, let's be honest. Charlotte Flair will be the Queen of the Ring. Is Charlotte Flair still the Queen of the Ring? She's the Queen of everything. It is Roxanne Asuka in the final. No, Roxanne Perez faces Jade Cargill on Monday night. Anyway, there we go. Liv Morgan. Ah, okay. I don't know who this guy is. Or do we? Well, we know that Selena Vega, she's in front of her image. It doesn't give him. I have no idea who he is. Did anyone see the Sheamus workout video with? Oh yes, about 1 million times. It's late. it's playing now. We are gonna go. We need to get focus out off of this. There we go. We've done. We've got through them. And we'll go to this notification. Then we need to go over and. I don't know if I can play. Oh, it's all right because it is Zilla Fatu's video, so we might be able to get away with playing it if it allows me to. It's on Basketball Dude, I think. Yeah, it's about right. Will it play?
I'll do that too. I got it too. I'm standing there. They got me nervous, man. Social media stuff, so like when you record,
hopefully it's all right. Zilla Fatu. On a bit more. Yes, that's good. Retro Demon, hello, shout out to you. Bonkers. He's in the chat, so people think he's bonkers, but he looks over too.
Nice meeting you too. It's been a little minute. Last time I seen you, I was about 8 years old.
So Zilla Fatu meets Randy Orton at a signing. How sick is that?
I just started wrestling. Just started, man.
Did you start?
Check it out.
Just on the packs.
How can you hug us? It's been a little minute. How can you hug, man? Come on, man.
Have you heard who's?
I'm not going to argue.
Gives him a hug. Obviously, this kid is with Booker T's promotion. Wow, that is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Zilla Fatu. We'll follow him on this account. I'm ready. I am so anyway, there we go. Zilla Fatu. Right, we are going to come back to me in the studio. Hello. And yeah, I need to go over to Netflix and get myself set up. Because I ain't done that yet. Because I'm a boomer. But yeah, I renamed you Retro. 15 people in the chat, so 15 likes, please. Would be much appreciated if we could get the 15 likes. God, my lighting's a little bit off, but it'll be fine. It'll find itself. Spoilers are out there, and said Jade is getting the push forward. I think Jade wins, and that's without the spoilers. Without the spoilers. Right, we need to search WWE, right? Night of Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't want Nightmare on Elm Street. Will it have the Night of Champions? Yes. But we need to go into episodes and more. Because it's 2012. Ready when you are. What the heck? WWE did a kickoff show, and it was SummerSlam, and it was a Raw, and it was a Raw preview. Yeah, they did a SummerSlam kickoff show for some strange reason, and yeah, no, I didn't really watch it, to be honest. I didn't really see the point. Nothing really came out of it. For once, I am ready. Lol. 3, 2, 1, play. Not yet. I've got it set up, but don't. Calm down. This is pay-per-view where Kane and Daniel Bryan went to Disneyland, says Leeds. Yes, they had a match as well. So, have I queued it up? Right, I'm just going to pause it. Edward Brown, shout out to you. Not ready. Give me 2 hours. Discuss the ass. Looked in those jeans until I'm ready. Should WWE cancel Saudi? Nope. Don't know who will win. The men's Cody versus Orton final. I think that as well. I can't see Jay winning. James, this is why I am shouting it about it. Normally we're getting hang on. Oh, my bad. I spell it. Right, how are we going? We're gonna go with the watch along. So it's in 1, 2, 3. Press play, and we're not waiting for anybody. Dave, Cody wins King of the Ring. Does it matter? What does it matter? I said this on SmackDown's live stream that, to be honest, the men's is insequential. It makes no difference who wins. They're all baby faces. Do you know what I mean? They're all baby faces. I don't particularly care. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to make me like the wrestler even more if they win the King of the Ring. And all it does is gives him a SummerSlam match, which he would have the title match at SummerSlam anyway. So I expect him in the title picture at SummerSlam. So for me, it's a no-brainer. So I don't really care. The men's one I don't really care for. The women's I've got a little bit more investment in because I really do want Asuka to win. But I've got a feeling they might go Jade, but hopefully not. Yeah, I think Cena retains against CM Punk. The interesting match on the card is Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa. That's very interesting. So this was a time when Bret Hart was GM. We got CM Punk with the spinner belt. I know I've kind of conflicted the images. We got an up-to-date John Cena and an old CM Punk, but I don't really care. It was an old PNG of CM Punk of John Cena, the newer Cena one. Wait, are we cancelled the Night of Champions this year? Nope, it's going ahead. Don't worry about it. They would have made announcements all over the place by now. It's only a week away. King of the Ring has been irrelevant since Booker won it. Yeah, you are correct. It means no, who cares? Xavier Woods won it one year. Like, you all remember that. Yeah, because it was great. Walked around with a crown for a bit. Dave, what do you think of also seeing the champion world December last match? We know where his last match is. It's going to be at Saturday night's main event. We already know where the last match is, but who is it against? And will he have the title? I don't think he sees out the full year with the championship. I don't think he has his final match and the title's on the line. I think that would proper suck. I think he'd want to go out as a face, to be honest. So I don't see him still being a champ by his retirement match. To be clear, this pay-per-view was the period I stopped watching wrestling for a while. Yeah, I don't remember this one, to be honest. I have a big, massive hole in my wrestling, and I think this was one of them. We've got a massive fatal four-way match, and you know what I realised? You know when the pipe bomb that Cena did? He mentioned 3 people what are actually on this show. Actually on this, Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler, Zack Ryder, and of course Claudio Cesaro is on this show as well. So that is insane that he named 3 people from actual this show. So it wasn't just sporadic as people may have thought. They were actually on the show. I actually do have the wrong graphic thing for that, but I don't care. Come on, Becky beat Bailey, then come on, Pam beat Becky. You know Lyra's getting involved in that match, right? King Woods was horrible. Yeah, Roman took it off him, didn't he? He literally took it off him. Oh god, I'm getting beeped. Edward, everybody enjoying themselves. No fault of his own. Yeah, listen to what I am saying, Dave. You read it wrong. Why? What did you say, mate? Seth cashes in and saves WWE. I don't think he comes. I don't think that they'll wait until December. And I don't think Seth is going to be the one that saves WWE. It'll be Cody. Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, but what you're saying is poo. Don't agree with you. That's what I'm saying. I don't agree with you. Because I think Cody will be the title champion again. I don't think Seth will cash in on that title. So JBL is on commentary with Michael Cole. He's coming down to nice fanfare. Leeds Pam is going to be the poop. He mentioned him because Claudio is a coffee buddy. Nick Nemeth and Matt Cardona. Nick and Matt Jackson, Young Bucks, are mentioned. Did they get Nick and Matt Jackson get a mention? I didn't hear that, to be honest. He could have said anything like slackers and knobheads, and that could have been any kind of mention for the Young Bucks. This is the King. This when King Laura was out. Yeah, I think he did have an heart attack before this. I haven't. I haven't done my own work on this, to be honest. Sorry, I can't be at Champions. Understand it, JB. So there you go. Jerry Laura tweeted out. He has tweeted. Here's Irish Red Bull. Unpopular opinion, but Cena's pipe bomb was better than Punk's. You're going to say that because you're up Cena's ass, though. I don't think it got anywhere near. Because the fact is, that was Cena's was scripted to fuck. CM Punk's came out of absolutely fucking nowhere. We never knew it was coming. The fact that John Cena has done the pipe bomb is... Yeah, it sucked. Now, if it had done Cry Me a River, mentioned Jack Perry, mentioned Kenny Omega, or any of the people backstage at AEW, then yes, I would have said yes. I did a video on it. I don't think it got close to being a proper pipe bomb. I thought it was very safe. So the Miz is out, Intercontinental Champion. It's a fatal 4-way match for the Intercontinental Championship. That's what I've literally got my notes written down in front of me. Fatal 4-way. I didn't even write the competitors down. But we have got a fatal 4-way match up next with the Miz. Yes, but it was Tom and Nick, not Matt and Nick. Yeah, Titus O'Neil match on Raw, I think. It didn't directly mention them, but so some are saying that that's what he meant. All right, okay. I didn't think he mentioned them. Cena was great, but Punk's was better. Punk's was raw. It was never done before. It was the first time that we'd even heard of Colt Cabana. You know what I mean? It was just how he directed it was fucking brilliant. You honestly, Cena sat there and laid there, took it all. Where CM Punk lied down there, knowing what was being said, knew everything what was coming out of Cena's mouth, and just knew he had to lay there. Cena just stayed there out of risk, just because he didn't want to get into trouble. Said no, not on the same level at all. Absolutely no. I know you worship John Cena, but no. It was a good nod, wink, and all of that stuff, but it didn't cut it for me at all. We never knew Cena was coming as well. No. As soon as he started sitting on the top rope, we knew there was a pipe bomb. So, no, scripted to shit. Honestly, you go watch it again, you can script that easily. What? Because you would mention Jungle Boy for one. You'd mention Adam Page if you was off script. For sure, you would mention them too. Fuck the lawsuit. You would mention them. 100%. Cry Me a River would definitely have been used. None of that was said. No, didn't even get anywhere close to a proper pipe bomb. Elvis has left the motherfucking fudging building. Also, yes, I'm a hardcore Cena fan, but yeah, I think I do think Punch was better on the mic. Cena is the greatest of all time. CM Punk killed the the pipe bomb. He made it famous, mate, not Cena. Cena's was a nice little nod wink. CM Punk sat there and took it like a champ, like you should do. So I thought that was good. Honestly, it seems like Vince McMahon. That show felt very Vince McMahon. SmackDown, I said it in the live stream, it felt like we were watching a Vince McMahon show. It was very up and down, didn't get into it. The matches were okay, but the segments were shit. We had an all flipping babyface flipping moment with Cody, Jay, Randy Orton and Sami Zayn. It was it's too cringy for me. I didn't like it. Sin Cara is on his way. Sin Cara. So Rey Mysterio was in this match. The Miz and Sin Cara. Sin Cara botches his own entrance. Both had a match against. A match against our truth. You hate Cena. It's all time. I can't say. I don't hate Cena. I do. Honestly, you've got that wrong. I've never said I hated Cena. I don't get why people are up his ass. That's what I don't get. I don't hate Cena at all. Cena got my respect. Cody Rhodes is also in this match, by the way. He got my respect when he did the ECW show and had his shirt thrown back at him. I thought he did wonderful in that. That's what changed my opinion of John Cena. I like him. I don't love him. I don't think he's the greatest of all time. Sorry. He is, because he's not. I think he's good. He's probably scrapes into my top 10. But no. Unfortunately, he's just... I was an era before him. Bret Hitman Hart, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, The Undertaker, Mick Foley, all come above Cena, unfortunately for me. Baby Cody Rhodes, I know. This is before he was dashing. So we've got a bit of teamwork. Sin Cara. So we got the two luchadors against the two Americanas. Ha ha ha, Madrid just gave away a penalty and got a player sent off already, have they? Shit. Ben Rippon, hello, shout out to you. What is your favourite Bray Wyatt character before he passed away? What was my favourite? Fiend. Straight up. I like Funhouse Bray, you probably second. Hater of World's way down. Husky Harris is probably the last one. But yeah, the Fiend, easily. Ben, easy. Fiend, what's yours? Please answer. Oh, it's not a pen. Oh, God. Give me tea. Classic pie, chips and gravy. Turkey sandwich. Oh, God, when did we go into food? Right, I've got to go. Enjoy the rest of the show. But I will be watching in the background on my PS5. All right, Leeds 2025, shout out to you. Enjoy whatever you're doing, buddy. Shout out to you. Retro, what pie? We will be judging your choice. Yeah, we'll rate your pie. RateYourPie.com. Sarcastically speaking, John Cena is a legend of all time. He isn't. No, he isn't. I wished I could agree with that, but I think there's a million people ahead of him. I think he's great. I think he's a modern day champ, modern day great. But does he come close to Bruno Sammartino? Does he come close to any one of the Von Erichs? Do you know what I mean? I don't know, man. There's a lot of wrestlers who were above him. Same mate, The Fiend was the best. I don't know what we think when The Fiend got burnt. Oh, I hated the Goldberg thing. I hated that, mate. When he got set on fire by Randy. That sucked. By Dave, by Leeds, all the other meat pies are invalid responses. CM Punk is my burn, my favourite theme song. I had leftover pizza for lunch. I had corned beef and pickle sandwiches. Like, I didn't really eat much today, to be fair. So yeah, stroganoff meat pie sounds okay. Stroganoff. Tom Mello, shout out to you. I just saw you there. Retro, your choice passes the test. What did he pick? What was his choice? Oh, we had a meat and potato. Oh, I don't like meat and potato. Steak and kidney on a nice chicken pie. Chili cheese steak. Oh, we don't have chili. We don't have the pies. We have a chili cheese steak pizza. No, don't ask. We don't have the pies though. Had popcorn chicken and chips and gravy. Tom, shout out to you. WWE still, in fact, he has got the most world titles. WWE, in WWE, but not all together. Ric Flair's got about flipping still loads more than him, which have not been recognised by WWE. So, and it's not how many titles you win, because to be 17th time champion means he's lost 16 times. So go chew on that one. Go chew on that. Haven't had any dinner yet, but have been hungry. Not being too warm still. Not being hungry, being a bit too warm still. Yeah, it's not been bad today. It's chilled out today. It's still in its 20s, but the weather-wise, it's raining. It's been a bit more windier. Got annoyed when The Fiend lost the belt to Goldberg. It was a bit crap. The match didn't last long. Goldberg can't last more than 5 minutes in a ring. He's got about a 5 minute or 3 minutes run time before he blows up. The fact that he went into the offices and said, look, people see me as a superhero. The Fiend is a heel. I have to win. And they agreed with him. The plan was that The Fiend was going to win, but Goldberg protested. And no, you've got to have me win, or I won't do the match, sort of thing. Fruit salad, then Anna with walnuts, pecans crushed up. Yes, in WWE is the best. Titles mean fuck all, mate. You should know that. You know that more than anybody. The title thing, 17 times champ, means fucking jack shit in wrestling. You know that. It's fake. Goldberg's unbeaten run was a big pile of pants. It was a fucking worst run in fucking wrestling history. It's even made me choke. And for hence, that's why that ham salad couldn't be put up to cook. Only cooked the Jersey Royal potatoes for it. It's Sin Cara. Yes, Sin Cara. Sin Cara. Edward, if you are going off belt lineage, it would be a number of days, number of champions. Bruno Sammartino had it for 6 years. Defended it for 6 years. Did John Cena do that? I don't think so. I love winding Edward up. I love it. It gives me joy. Look, don't get me wrong. I like Cena. I think what he did, he was a carbon mold of what Hulk Hogan did. He's a carbon copy of what Hulk Hogan did. Mystico. What do you think about Wyatt Six faction? Underutilized. Had a massive impact. And they didn't know what to do with them. Still don't know what to do with them. I think they just done it. I've said it 1,000 times that when you have a big impact start, if you have no storyline to start off with, and they didn't, beating up Chad Gable and American Made for a couple of months is not a storyline. I hate to break that to people, but it's not. Karrion Kross, the storyline they had with him, Karrion looked absolutely boss and made the White Six look stupid, in my opinion, and that's why they ended it as quickly as they did. So yeah, the Whites are just not over for me. I want them to be, but they're just not. Storytelling for them has been poor, absolutely poor. Daniel, credit to him, he saved my live stream. Last night, he was a jerk, came into my live stream and said, "Why do I watch fake wrestling?" What you should have just answered, Stone Cold Fella, why do you watch movies? You should just fire it straight back. Why do you watch films? Why do you watch TV? Why do you watch films? Do you think that the Terminator's real? Do you think that the Predator's real? Do you think that Aliens is real? I mean, just fire it back. And they've got, oh yeah, but it's a movie. Well, what do you think wrestling is then, you fucking jerk? What do you think that is? It's entertainment, you daft twat. You watch a film, you believe in what they're saying. You believe it. Doesn't mean make it fucking true. But you believe it because you like to watch it. Cheese and pickle is lush. Somebody had cheese and pickle, apparently. I think that was Anna. Jobbers. Tom, if you's correct, it would be happy with Roman as the GOAT. I love the Roman storyline. I don't think he's a GOAT, but I love the storyline they had for him. Dave, dude, what would you have said if someone had done that to you? Easy. Do you like films? Do you believe in the Terminator? Do you believe in Alien? Dave would have called them a CUNT. I would have gone near enough. Yeah. I'd have ripped them a new one. I'd have ripped their asses. I'd have ripped their assholes in front of everybody. Hold their pants down and give them a good spanking. They might have enjoyed that, and then I might have enjoyed that too. What about fried ham and cheese, Anna? Not really, Tom, but kinds. John Jones refusing to fight. Tom Aspinall is such a shit champion. We'll see. Those a porn parody. Ben, I agree with you, mate. I would have booked the Wyatt Six faction to destroy things other than superstars like they were unbeatable, but it's not what we're getting now. They suck, man. I think we should have had them in matches from day one. We should have seen loads of them. We've got so used to these QR codes. We've got used to this videotape crap. When you start getting used to stuff and you don't get them anymore, you're like, oh, I need that again. No, we don't. We just need them to wrestle. And that's what they've not been doing. So when we had them in a wrestling match, if they win the tag team titles next week, do you think that's a great idea? Because I don't. I think for me, how they should book Friday is that DIY come out and stop it. Or all the other tag teams come out and beat up the Wyatts. Look at how many tag teams the Wyatts beat up. The tag teams actually outnumber the Wyatts. Do people understand that? So just have all the tag teams beat up the Wyatts. Does that blow anybody's mind? There's only 4. And Nikki. They might have been a minor. Yeah, they're probably children. Right, Shaquem23, hello, shout out to you. Tom Leywood also doesn't need to prove himself. He understands. Wyatt should get title opportunities. They won't. One match from being this year. It's a title match, which makes no sense to me, to be quite honest with you. If they won the titles on Friday, does that make sense? Would that make sense? No. I think the tag team should all beat the shit out of them. That then makes sense. I don't know, man. I just want a storyline what makes sense. You Shaquem steady with such strong language. They're bad witches. Or was he swearing? Oh, God. Edward, yeah, he had over 80-day championship run with one defense should have been made to drop the belt. They deserve to be tag team champions, not the Wyatt Six. Daniel Jack Ryan. What faction deserve to be the tag team champions? So the Miz gets the victory. The Miz retains. He had a Sin Cara mask on and has managed to retain the tag team championship. But he was knocked out. Kind of like how Ethan Page won his first title when he got knocked out. So the Miz doesn't even realise how he's won. Daniel, exactly. They never got a rematch. Didn't want any bitches. CM Punk got a spinner belt. Yes, he has got the spinner belt. This is the time when the spinner belt was very much in play, which is bad time for everyone. No, mate, because they win the tag team titles, they would probably lose them in a quick match against another team. I don't want them to win the titles. It would make sense for DIY. If we're going to do a DIY storyline, it makes sense for DIY to get involved. That's where I'm at. That's what I would do. That's how I would book it. Days would have Alexa Bliss come down and do all this fucking bullshit shite bollocks, which don't make any sense. Stop fucking swearing, fucking hell. Me and William got called bullies the other day. James, you and William bullies? Well, they fucking got it right. You two are. You fucking bullies. No, not a true word said. Oh, it's raining now. We've got some rain. It's raining in the UK. It's nothing. Oh, we got Eva. Is that Eva Torres? Is we got backstage with somebody's attacked one of the girls. I can't remember which girl this is, to be honest. There's Eve Mendez and Eve Torres. I can't remember who was who. I think Eve Torres does do the match against Layla. Nikki Cross' last singles match was in WWE was against Kiana James on October 12, 2023, episode of Main Event. So it looks like she's just lost her Diva Championship opportunity anyway. Everyone swears, and if they say they haven't, you're a fucking liar. Yeah, you swear it incidentally anyway, don't you? To be honest, you hurt your finger, you go shit. You swore. Yeah, you bloody dick. We've got AJ Lee. It's Hell No, isn't it? Team Hell No. Kane and The Undertaker. Team Hell No. That's next. So Miz won his match. Not that we've bothered. But we've got Team Hell No. Hell No. Versus Kofi. I can't remember what they called their team, but Kofi and R-Truth is basically the match up next. Look at that. You can barely see the name. Yeah. Well, that's next. Team El No versus Kofi and R-Truth. I think they did have a name, but I can't remember it. Everyone swears being called bullies for being an object of someone's negative attention is severe authority issues in freaking chat rooms. It's ridiculous. All the discursive is freaking terrible. That wasn't even a swear word. I have got so much fucking shining on my laptop right now. It's unbearable. It will be a bit weird if the White Six have the belts because they're meant to be scary, but that's so scary about people with masks coming down to the ring with belts. It's a bit weird. Yeah, I totally agree. I just don't think they need them at this time. I'm happy with them going for titles, right? I'm happy for them to be in matches. But at the minute, we've got going up against babyface teams and we're throwing them in this title match that they totally don't deserve. Yeah, it's a bit weird. AJ Elite is hot. Tom, it's what you expect from such a CUNT like him. Jesse Jackhammer, hello, shout out to you. Hello, how are you doing? James can't flipping stand him. He is a real CUNT. This is that Scorpio Sky. Is that Scorpio Sky, James? Who are we talking about? I ain't watching. Ain't watching. What? Ben says, I think, mate, they should have built it up for the titles. Yeah, they should do more. There's plenty of tag teams on SmackDown. They've kind of that they're not winning the titles, right? Let's put it to bed. They ain't winning on Friday. No matter what they do, they're going to get beaten up by either DIY or all the rest of the tag teams. It's going to be a big, massive smosh. I don't expect them to win. So, breaking all the Wyatt Six Hearts who think they probably deserve the tag team titles when they don't, because it ain't happening. Oh, Ippola says a load of dumb shit. Who is this? Who is this person? I don't know this person. Why are we giving this person any kind of time in this chat? I don't know this person. I don't want to know this person. Not show up in this live stream. So let's not use his name. We can call him CUNT. Really don't need to know about him. I don't have any affiliation with that person. But calling you bullies, flipping heck, what the fuck? Knobhead. Come and call me a bully. But no, I don't know him. I have no idea who that person is. Doesn't exist. So Daniel Bryan is in the ring. Is this just before Team Hell No? Because here comes Kane. Is this where they go into therapy afterwards? Oh, I can't stand. I hate people. I hate it when I don't know who they are. It's like, let's pick on James because he's a mod. Let's pick on William because he's a mod. Why don't we just pick on you because you're a prick? Oh, I love it. It's like people coming into people's channels and going, oh, you know wrestling's fake. Do you know I shagged your mum? Yeah, you've got no answer to that. Now, fuck off. Logan Paul was on a YouTube channel. Logan Paul hoping to pack somebody's cards he ripped up and somebody's sealed graded cards from 1999 or something, and then he flipped it up. It's not a drama, William. There's no drama with us. We don't give a fuck, mate. We laugh in the face of drama. Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. Tag team champions. This is when Kofi Kingston was still Jamaican. Also, James Days agreed with me, thanked me for my support. Sorry, Dave, for chat jam, no problem. Did he block you after? No, he's still waiting for me to respond. Not happening. Well, apparently, Truth and Kofi were airborne. Air boom. That's it. We can change this now. They did. I knew they had a name. I just didn't know what it was. I don't remember. Air boom. There we go. Yeah, Dave C. Probably the same jerk I had last night. People like that just, they come in, they do what they do, they try and wind up the chat. That's what they try and do. It is team friendship. Somebody's got in. You know what I mean? They come in, they try and wind up the chat, they try and make the chat about them, basically. And it should never be like that. It shouldn't. The chat, this is not a forum for people to come and try and wind people up. But is it Air Boom? Air Boom was Evan Bourne and Kofi. Was it? What was this do? What was this Air Boom? Did these have a name or didn't have a name? Because asses. Kofi and Truth. Kofi Truth. Boom. Anyway, don't matter. All these people are coming in saying wrestling is fake. They must be all Man United supporters. Ha 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 ha. It's like supporting Man City and thinking they're the real champions. Incorrect. Kofi Kingston Vaughan was Evan Borden. Boom. Dave going to ban. I don't even know who he is, and I don't care. If he ever came into this chat, he would just get told to fuck off. I can wind somebody up. Good for you. Mate, have you seen the jokes a while back about John Cena's bald spot on his head? It was quite funny. People posted. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff. He has had it covered, hasn't he? Yeah, I did see that stuff, dude. We get sick of it. Something better to do. Don't know what to say. All these jerks that say that wrestling is fake can bugger off. No, I don't mind people coming in with that attitude, though. I don't care, right? But my argument is that you watch a movie. Do you watch films? Do you watch soaps? Do you know any kind of TV? It's entertainment, right? So, do you think any of that's real? If you do, then how can you call wrestling fake? Okay? Do you know what I mean? It's just, yeah, people just don't understand it. But it's not for us to, I don't criticize people what don't like wrestling, right? I don't care. They don't like it, they don't like it. I'm not going to start criticizing them for not. Why don't you watch wrestling? You watch movies, don't you? I don't go into their forums who are watching Supernatural and go, why are you watching wrestling? Because I don't particularly care. I achieved that little Jimmy. Nope, it's definitely Keith but yeah, I'm not saying it's not. Man City are basically AEW, spent loads of money and now minuscule. Porn is, I go in. Do you watch porn? Because that is fake. Porn is fake. I did actually see a porn actress say that look at all the hours. It's not intimate. Basically, you've got a camera crew. You've got a person that cleans up after. The guys definitely shoot Viagra straight into their penises. It's fake as shit, man. The stuff they have to go through. If girls have to clean out their anus, a good clean out. I mean, literally liquidize their anus so there's no poop whatsoever in their system before they can do an anal. It's ridiculous. The process they go through for that video, what we think is flipping awesome. The actual reality of it is not awesome. Trust me. I've done porn. Have I fuck? You speaking a load of trash. We are not Tony Khan. We stay irrelevant. Irrelevant. World Club Cup. That's not irrelevant. Nobody gives a fuck. What do you mean soaps aren't real? Explain how Dirty Den came back EastEnders after being killed many years ago. Oh, it's the Dynasty, isn't Dallas? When Bobby Ewing came out of the shower. You know it were a dream, right? You know it were a dream. A full season of Dallas was a dream. Just because Bobby Ewing just had a shower, never got knocked over, came out of the shower. The year what we watched never happened. Yeah. Reality, that's how it works. Would you agree that heel John Cena is taking all the time? It gets annoying. No, not really. It's his final year. It's his final year. Is it as good as the Bloodline storyline? Absolutely no. It's a bit shit, in my opinion, but it's his final year in wrestling. Let's just get through it. And then we can get back onto proper stories next year. Girls are always groped from belly buttons up to arseholes. Oh my god, it's absolutely sailing it down outside. Thunderstorms. We might get some disruptions in the stream. James, Claire Devine coming back from the dead twice after being seen in a fucking body bag. Taya Tate did anal. I've seen it. That's lovely for you. Sorry, I'm so blunt. William, glad I. So they're hugging it out. Kane and Daniel Bryan hugging it out in the middle of the ring. Just at a moment. Oh, Robert, I see you, buddy. I see a sexy woman on X. I see you. Comment section. I think about a buy all in. I do not watch AEW. You're going to think about buying all in? I'm not buying anything AEW. Fuck that shit. Fuck them. Ibushi's back, isn't he? That's about as much as I know about AEW. Britt Baker is looking to sign for WWE. Is another bit of stuff I've seen over the weekend. James soaps are real, almost. Yeah, Onyx soap that I know is real. My L'Oreal soap, but I used to wash my hands after I have a piss. That's the most realist soap. Fun fact. Yeah, when I was a kid, I thought that someone in the soap dies. They actually died. Well, see, I think that when The Undertaker literally died back in 90, was it 95, 96, something like that, 94? You know, when the casket match with the Yokozuna, I actually thought he went up to heaven. I actually thought he died. No. You guys seeing Dave smile, he knows. It's not raining here in Scotland. Oh, you're lucky. Snowing? Do you Scots hate the Irish? Do the Scots hate the Irish? They are Irish. They're Celts. They share the same kind of heritage, to be fair. Dave in real life wrestling swearing in general. I went to bed 20 minutes before Collision started. You did the right thing. I actually was wide awake when it was still on, which was weird because I don't watch. But I didn't go to bed until quite late last night. To be honest, I was watching the UFC and I was contemplating watching a film. I was watching a Labyrinth, and I thought, oh, I can't sit here and watch this all the way through. So I decided that I was going to watch it again today. Fucking hate Don Callis family. You missed the best show ever. Fake news. I didn't even know it was on. I know that Tony Storm did a fucking interview thing, which he always does. Kane and Daniel Bryan, Team Hell No, are your new tag team champions. Yes, yes, yes. Only real soap Dave knows is Nivea Men. Yep, that is true. I was awake and forgot Collision was on. It was still in its 20 degrees when I went to bed. It was boiling. Absolutely boiling. I see all the fake news. That's totally bogus. If you watch a soap, watch it. Latino soaps, those are real shit. Oh, I don't know if James remembers this one, but it was so cheesy. It was good though. It was good cheese. El Dorado. I don't know if anyone remembers El Dorado, but fuck me, there was a girl in it who was fit as fuck, and I only watched it for her. Somebody Kundi or something like that. El Dorado. It was obviously set in El Dorado. Do you agree, mate, that Roman Reigns needs to come back soon, or do you think he's too soon? I think he comes back. I don't know what we're doing with him when he comes back. People were saying he's going to instantly feud with Seth. I don't know if I'd have that way, if I'm honest. Let me know what you would have him feud with. El Dorado. It's yeah, El Dorado. What did I call it? EastEnders. Latina soap stuff, El Dorado. Aha, on Dish. I believe. No, at BBC. It was on the Beeb. It was on the Beeb. But fucking loved it. El Dorado. No, not the cartoon, not the movie El Dorado. Not that. It was a TV show, El Dorado. Didn't have El Dorado, it was El Dorado. I wished I could look it up for you. It was so fucking bad fan all night. He had the fan on all night. Those Golf Ball movies from the 1990s. We got a replay of this. Let's see if X has got El Dorado. I doubt it. It'd be fun if we could find it on X. El Dorado. I think it was spelt like Elder Ardo. El Dorado. Yeah, I think that's how he spelled it. I don't know. Don't know if you can find it on here, to be honest. It was just an old flipping sub thing. What was on? I don't know. El Dorado, BBC. This is tricky. Putting BBC. That's the show there. Look, El Dorado makes El Dorado different from EastEnders Coronation Street. There it is. There we are. That's what I'm talking about. But John Wayne with his disability from women shooting him for shit. Anyone looking forward to watching new? I'm kind of okay. I'm not sure what I think about the new Happy Gilmore, to be honest. Anybody interested in watching the new Naked Gun? So this is it. This is the intro. I can't play the music. It's funny, WWE needs to more humour. So this is El Dorado. This is the start of it. I can't play the music, obviously, but this was the show. James, do you remember this? El Dorado. And this is it. This was the show. It used to be 1992 to 1993. This girl right here was fit as fuck. Jurassic. Oh, Rebirth. Like I say, I think it's dodgy me even showing you the footage of it, to be honest. Anyway, there you go. It wasn't a fever dream. That is El Dorado. 2-0 Madrid. Watch again. There you go. So that's El Dorado. And this was Marcus Candy. This is the girl I was talking about. You can see her there. Haha, men should not wear tennis shorts. Anyway, there we go. I just remember that as a kid, that's all. I thought I'd share that with you. So, Cesaro is here, as known as Antonio Cesaro. We're just going to call him Cesaro. And there is, why can I never remember her fucking name? She's with the Ukrainian woman. Anyway, he's the US champion. And he's up against Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder earlier in the night won a battle royal to become #1 contender. So it's Cesaro versus Zack Ryder. Radio. I think it's Oksana. I think it's Oksana. I think that's the name. Oksana. So what that just because we have digged up bones from William's same thing basically so many years. William, does anyone know? Dead are about 3 million years. Dave played what is hot dog? Look at her. And in nature, babies are cute no matter how ugly they are. You can't call a baby ugly, can you? Even though they are. You go, oh, look at him, he's adorable. And you're going like, no, it's ugly. Oksana, yes. Yeah, I thought it was Oksana. Radio. Here he comes. Zack Ryder. Matt Cardona to his friends. He won a battle royal to become #1 contender. Actually, know what they look like. Dark Knight, the truth is out there. Shout out to you, Dark Knight. Breaking news: Liverpool sealed the league title with a win over Tottenham 5-1. Wow, God, that's old news. Oksana was Albanian. Was it Albanian? I don't know. I don't know where they're from. They have a good idea considering they recently found a full baby dino in yellow gooey shit. Are we talking about Jurassic World now? What we're talking about? What I've kind of lost the chain of conversation. What is going off? We kind of lost the chat. We've lost the chat. The chat's gone. The chat is gone. Austin loves spiders. He would think baby spiders were cute. Though. We're talking about things that are cute. Hey mate, what is your favourite horror film, if you have one? Wow, great question. Ben coming in with fire questions. Mine's Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warrior. But I do like Nightmare on Elm Street, the original. If you like that kind of thing, what is yours, Ben? Let me know what your favourite horror film is. In fact, everyone can answer that question if you have a favourite horror film. Is it true that Night of Champions is likely to be cancelled? Not that I'm hearing. I think we would have had confirmation of that already if they were going to do that. I mean, they'd have to do it pretty quick, right? There'd be announcements now. We're a week away. We're literally a week away from the show. They'd have to be quick. And they're doing a lot of press conferences in Riyadh, aren't they? So they're gone ahead this weekend. So I don't think so. Dave got another Jurassic World movie coming out. Yes, it's the Rebirth. Yeah, it's where the old actors just blow out the old dinos. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not a massive Jurassic Park fan. I've watched a load of them. They look very similar to me. Do you think Eusaurus is the next one? Abdominals, flipping invisible Rex. Terrifier, I've heard of Terrifier. I've never watched the Terrifier movies. I do want to sit down. They're just gore fests, so aren't they? I don't really see that as proper horror, gore fest horror. I like more psychological horror. Give me something that's scary psychology sort of thing. But yeah, Terrifier, not bad, not bad. Lithuanian Ryan Neeson in with the facts. Shout out to you. Dark Knight, nah, it wouldn't attack the US people in Arabia. They would just piss off a country that would need to stay quiet. American Werewolf in London, great film. Anna Dawes, great film. Love that film. Great film. It's very funny as well. I kind of find the dry humour in that very funny. The fact, right, it's a fun fact about American Werewolf in London. Do you know the bit where they're in the porno? In the cinema watching the porno, the actual directed the porno. It's not an actual porno. It was actually directed by the director to put in that cinema. So they actually made the porno for the movie, which is insane, absolutely insane. So it's madness, isn't it? What a great film that is, honestly. Don't like the American Werewolf in Paris. In fact, I've never actually watched that, but I wouldn't. I'd just keep with the London one. Facts, Tom. The last Iran wants to do is piss off the United Arab Emirates. Tom, we have to wait and see. That night, yeah, people already hate the government enough without doing that. My all-time favourite horror films are Friday the 13th movies. Which one, though? There's a question for you, Ben. Which one of the Friday the 13th movies is your favourite? I have mine. I have one. And it's... It's a surprise one. Well, no, I don't think it's a surprise one, but it's probably the one with it's the one with no boobs in. That's what the surprise is. It's the one with no titties. But which one is yours? Let me know. Iran Saudi always at loggerheads. Iran fought stronger foe before. Them fucking Liano dolls are fucking ugly. Lost Boys is a great movie. Yeah, Lost Boys is the best vampire movie of all time, in my opinion. Best ever. You could say vampires as well. John Carpenter's Vampires is pretty decent, but I think Lost Boys, one of my favourites. The soundtrack is banging. I watched 28 Days Later the other day. It wasn't amazing. I don't like the 28-day films, to be honest. I don't. Not my favourite zombie movies, to be fair. Shaun of the Dead. Just watch that. That night, would you watch it again? First one is mine. What, Friday the 13th? I think the first one's poor, if I'm being honest. If for those who haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil the ending. Part 7, mate. Jason has his bones showing and his mask is broken. 7. Which one's that one then? My favourite one is Jason Lives. Jason Lives. It's got the best Tommy Jarvis other than Corey Feldman. And yeah, I just think the comedy in it is flipping on fire. Alice Cooper song at the end, Man Behind the Mask, iconic. Worst one is Jason Goes to Hell. I can't stand that film. It sucks ass. Some of the kills in it are brilliant, but there's so many errors in that film, it's unreal. I mean, I would love to just pick the bones out of that film and go, that shit, that shit, that shit. Man, Lost Boys on repeat every couple of months in our house. I do have the sound. I bought totally. Anna, me and you, besties, because I have it on soundtrack as well. I love it. It's one of my favourite films. I don't watch it as much as I could do, but yeah, the soundtrack is just flipping awesome. Absolutely banging. Couldn't imagine ever watching it again, but it was decent. What about Freddy versus Jason? Jason in Space. I didn't mind that as a popcorn film. I think the problem with Freddy versus Jason is that you're advertising for two fan bases. You're trying to tell the story of Freddy for people that don't watch Freddy films. You're trying to tell the story of Jason for the people that don't watch Friday the 13th. And it just swallows it up. And then you've got the actors, the kids. I wanted them all dead. I didn't like any one of them. The acting was shit. Laurie, I would have killed her in 5 minutes if that were my film, because she couldn't act for shit. Hated the acting in that film. And then when we got to the final showdown with Freddy versus Jason, it looked like Vince McMahon had booked it. It looked like a wrestling match. Cesaro retains. He's beaten Zack Ryder. I don't really like horror movies, but they're always like supernatural or piss me off. Just stupid characters on screen. Pretty decent though. Okay. Jaws is the ultimate film and the ultimate scary movie. Genuinely popped people going to the water. Stop going. Yeah, Jaws is good. Jaws is good. Scary with just the music. My favourite soundtracks: Lost Boys, Rocky IV. Oh my! I've fallen in love with you, Anna. I'm not so much into Breakfast Club, but Top Gun, totally agree. Rocky IV. Hearts on fire. God, just that sequence. That film is flipping mint. Cheesy as shit, but mint as hell. Love Rocky IV. Don't know, that night Freddy stopped people from going to bed. Yeah, he stopped people from dreaming. And Jason stopped people going to camps. And Halloween. No, didn't do fuck all, did he? To be honest, Michael Myers didn't stop anybody having Halloween. My other favourite horror film is Halloween with Michael Myers, of course. When you think that serial killer has broke in your house, you don't investigate. Or someone trying to kill you, you don't. the tropes are you never run upstairs, right? In a horror film, you never run upstairs. You run out of the house. You don't stay in the house. You run out of the house, right? You go, you run. You just fucking bail. Never answer the phone. Anna Dave sitting in a tree. I know she's just scary. How what the taste there is pretty much mine. Good. Top Gun is just one of them films, though. I'm not so keen on Maverick. I'm not a fan of that film, but Top Gun, I could stick that on. Excuse me. I like the movie Mega Shark. Have you got Mega Shark? Have you got Mega Shark 3, Mega Shark 4, and Mega Shark 5? The Mega Shark with the, what is it, with the flipping shark heads, for the 3 shark heads. I love the creepy doll stuff like Chucky. I like first Child's Play, not keen on the rest, if I'm being honest. I know The Bride of Chucky is got a lot of people's, they're up on that, but not my cup of tea, I'm afraid. Hate the one with the transvestite one. Hate that. That sucked. That annoyed me. I just didn't find it funny. It's that kind of humour what didn't quite transcend to me, to be fair. The first Child's Play film's good. The original. I liked that. Hi, I'm Chick. You wanna play? Remakes and stuff not really caught my imagination at all. So we got Dolph Ziggler. Ziggy Ziggler. So we had Matt Cardona. Ziggler is up next. And he is up against Randy Orton. So Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler is the matchup next. Have you ever seen Winnie the Pooh horror film? No, I don't really want to. I've never seen Five Nights at Freddy's either. There's a Tugboat Willie. Yes, well, I'm not invested in them kind of films, to be honest. They kind of by the by. My brother saw Jaws at the cinema when he was 11 with his mates. He had sink washers for about, but he had sink washers for about weeks. He was terrified to get in the bath. Nightmares for a week back in the day. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was I think that's how they created the PG-14. In fact, actually, the PG-14 came from the movie Temple of Doom. Just the scene where he grabs his heart out of his chest. Yeah, man. Sinners was a bloody good film. I watched. His t-shirt's not for the outside life. Why has no one made a mega sucker fish movie? Anyone seen Piranhas? The Piranha movies, they're good. Why has no one made a sucker fish? Always like the Tarantino film soundtracks, full of bangers. Best one, oh god, flipping heck. Is I think the Pulp Fiction one. I had the Pulp Fiction one. I think Reservoir Dogs is pretty decent as well. Zakim, yeah, make sure you're slapping a like on the stream, please. Weekend at Bernie's, great film, funny as heck. Did you see the second one? Did you see the second one? Tell me you saw the second one. They turned it into a voodoo. So whenever music played, he'd come alive. Yeah, I know. The first one was fun, but the second one, they just had this voodoo music, and he'd come alive and it'd be honestly, you need to see the second one. It's not as good as the first, but man, it's just crazy. I love the second one just for how funny it was. They built tougher than kids today. Yeah, we 80s kids beat up the 90s, the hot noughties kids any day of the week. I like the movie Piranha. This guy runs. I have no penis. I have no penis. Is that you? I honestly, I've just watched a horror comedy today. Broken Lizard, Club Dread. Honestly, it's very funny. Actually, it's very good. You need to go check it out. Super Size Me, the movie, scared me out of. Really hate McDonald's twice a day after watching that. Get scared over how much fast food. No, that night I was scariest film, right? And this was even before I actually knew what Exorcist was, right? I could not watch anything with flares or long men with long hair. The whole idea of flares and big collars and 70s look, no. Saturday Night Fever was a fucking nightmare for me. I couldn't stand all that kind of stuff. I hate. That's why I have no hair. I just hate long hair. It's just there. So even before they even did the girl with the twisting head and all of that stuff, yeah, the movie already was like, nope, can't watch that. That night I swore I broke the fourth wall. Reservoir Dogs, great film, great soundtrack. Awesome. I was a 90s kid. Stephen, shout out to you. Dark Knight Tom, Children of the Corn. Mess Me Up, Children of the Corn. You know what? I never watched that. I remember, right, the film. Not Children of the Corn, but it's obviously Stephen King, right? The film what messed me up a little bit as a kid. I never actually watched the full movie at that point. I was flicking through the channels as a kid, as you do, late night. I've got my TV in my bedroom. Carrie were on. Carrie. And it wasn't even the scene where she was destroying everybody. Hell no. It was still right at the end where she's walking to the garden, the house is all destroyed and the rubble and stuff, and the hand comes out. That got me. Like, oh, my fucking God. Couldn't watch that film ever. Now it's funny. I jump scares do not get me anymore. I am proud to say that I can sit through any film. Throw me a jump scare. I can see it coming a mile off. Don't bother me. That doesn't bother me anymore. Jump scares are crap. They are garbage. I don't remember what stream it was. Was a Wrestling Days, but it was a SmackDown stream when something appeared in the computer screen. It was a cartoon lady doing something inappropriate. That's just Days is a perv. It's just Days he's a pervert, so he'd have made that happen. Watched Conjuring movies. Refused to sleep. Oh, Conjuring's cool though. I like Conjuring. Want to let everyone know that the fourth was going to have a buyer blowout. Yeah, the film is going to on my channel. No, but on the fourth we're going to have a blowout here. I am going to film it on my channel. You're going to have a blowout. A blowout. What's a blowout? What is that? My phone is having a blowout. Problem with licensing in all innocent characters is made into horror films when rights expire. We've got some kind of stuff going off. Remember to subscribe if you're new and make sure that you slap a like on the stream, please. Very much appreciated. Oh, it's gone up to 18 views now as the last video. It needs to be higher than that. If you want me to the reaction to today's videos, they're up on the channel. I can't find the stream, but it was like a bit funny that it looks like a screenshot showed on the screen. It was just a bit of rude. Oh man, the rudest thing that Days has ever shown was a full vagina. Wep with Tommy. He decided that it would be good to DM one of these sex women. You know when you get like messages and you think they're legitimate and they go, oh, but can I have some money for a phone card? Yeah, Dave was on that and he clicked down and they sent him a picture of a naked lady and he shared it with the entire flipping internet. Good times. Mind yourself, lads. See you on Friday. Patrick, shout out to you. I don't know if I'm live on Friday, but we're Wednesday definitely live. Don't know what we're doing yet. That's up to you guys. Oh God, Carrie was crazy about that. Carrie was flipping. Wrestling Days was a different. Wears a different hat. He's wearing a different hat right now because he's on holidays. He's holidays. He's right next to his pool. And it'll be the same on Monday when he does Raw. That's why you've not seen many videos from him this weekend, because obviously he's away with family, and good luck to him. Yeah, Tom goes into the public domain. Halloween. I could stream Halloween. I could put that out there. Because it's in public domain, so is the original Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, you can stream it. There's no issues because it's in public domain. Anything in public domain is, well, you can do what you want with it. Mickey Mouse, Tugboat Willie is in public domain now. So was Winnie the Pooh. That's why they was able to do the horror films of it. So really, it's like you could pick your bones on stuff what's in the public domain and just do what you want with it. Nobody to stop you. He showed a picture of me. He showed a picture of you with your fanny out. Self-burn. Randy Orton, very young Randy Orton against Mick Nemeth. Corey, shout out to you. Do you like Halloween? They're a band. Do I like Halloween? They're a band. I've never heard of Halloween. A band. I've never heard of them. So I can honestly say no, I don't know. I've never heard the music. And if I have, I don't recognise it. All I know is that I'm coughing my head up. Sweating corpse. Decided that Ghostbusters is the scariest film ever. The Lady in the Library. Is it that the scariest thing in Ghostbusters, though? That's right at the very beginning when she goes, "Wah." Don't know if that ever scared me as a kid, to be honest. I loved Ghostbusters growing up. We came, we saw, we kicked its ass. And they, the first ever time they showed that on ITV, they actually took out the word ass. They bleeped it. Which was always, I found very, very funny as a kid. I mean, God, we were brought up with films like Gremlins and remember Critters? Look, Critters was ace. Well, we just grew up with films like Poltergeist. Oh, man. We were so lucky as kids. These horror films existed. Because they weren't quite horror films. They were, family-friendly horror films. It's like a scene in Poltergeist where the guy's in the mirror and he starts pulling his face off. Man, that's sick. Imagine trying to do that now in a kid's film. Oh my gosh. Yeah, different times. Different times. Ghostbusters, great film. No, I don't really. Nightmare on Elm Street scared me the first time I watched it. I've talked about this 1,000 times. That film scared the shit out of me. I couldn't sleep. Kept dreaming of Betty sailboats with the red and green striped with the sails. I don't know why. But as a kid, I could not sleep because of that guy. And then I remember it being on Channel 4. It was the English premiere of it. And I was like, I'm watching it. I'm going to sit there and watch it. I'm going to watch it again. I was a little bit older. And I laughed all the way through. I laughed. The Freddy with the long arms. A bit of a nervous laugh, but I kind of thought, why was I scared of this? It's actually fun. What am I talking about? Ghostbuster toys. I had two EC209s. I had two cars. Wished I'd have kept one in box. But as a kid, you don't realise, do you? You don't think what's going to be a collectible of the future. But yeah, I had most of the Ghostbusters stuff. Never had a Slimer. Actually, I never had Slimer. I had Stay Puft. I had the boggle-eyed character. I had loads of stuff. I was a massive He-Man fan as well as a kid. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Loved He-Man. Transformers. Honestly, I was a proper nerd as a kid. Proper nerd. 80s child. I was a product of the 80s. And probably 90s as well, because I had tracksuits. Update from an hour ago. They are keeping an eye on the situation, but still no plans to move SmackDown or Night of Champions as yet. Okay, that's cool. Obviously, if it gets serious, they will have to change their plans. Selena Vega says she wants to do a reality show with Aleister Black. Would be quite fun. Both very much got streamers, aren't they? They both do Twitch. That could be quite fun. That could be quite fun. I don't know if I'd want to see wrestlers. I never watched Bella's. I never really bothered with the Diva stuff. I think all of us watched the Diva stuff because Days was streamed it. Most of us didn't give a shit about it. Oh, have you sent me this? Oh, retro. We can go to that in a second. We're not even paying any attention to this, have we? No, we don't care. I use these kind of streams as just a way of us just talking. I'm not sure if it's been scared by a film. I watched Paranormal Activity in the Dark, and alone, I guessed I jumped a little. Nothing major. Yeah, it's not. Them kind of films do nothing for me. Whereabouts is it? Oh, here we go. Is it up? Oh, God, I'm coughing my flipping guts up. All right, we're going too far. Where is it? Is it here? Why can I not see you? What? Where have you sent it? Hiss. Is this it? Lucha Libre. What have you sent me, dude? I have no idea what you sent me. You sent me the spider thing before. For what have you sent me? This Lucha Libre CML. Is that what you sent me? Why have you sent me that? What the flip? What's that about, retro? Let me know, because I don't understand. You sent me a DM, yeah, but I don't understand what it is about. That's a good picture of Dirty Dom. Was that it? What was it in relation to? I don't understand it, and I didn't get it. Just cancel Night of Champions and AW versus WWE from Coliseum in Rome. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, look at that, Dexter Loomis. Is that Luca? Luca Lucifino. We've got Donald Trump. We've got all kinds of stuff going off. Little kid doing a penta thing. Lucha CML coming to the UK. Oh, right, okay. I don't care. I don't know about anything about CMLL, to be honest. So yeah, good for them. I hope we get more NXT. Kind of be looking forward to see if NXT do a tour in the UK anytime soon. So good that I can't go to the Leeds one because I'm literally the day after I am at Harry Potter. Yes, I've ditched going to wrestling for Harry Potter. Yes, that is a thing that happened. But the Harry Potter thing was booked before. Oh God, sneezing today. I'm snotty. Ziggler. He's got the money in the back briefcase as well. Wonder what she's doing now. Told Vicky Guerrero she had a brief stint in AEW, didn't she? I'm a fake wrestling fan. To say I booked Harry Potter months in advance. Yeah. And I looked at the day and I thought, oh, typical. I bet booking Bailey's wrestling on it as well. That'd be my fucking luck. Be my luck. Bailey will be there. She'll be bastard. I'm cancelling Harry Potter. I'm going to the wrestling. God, I would go down right like a lead balloon. It is what it is. Randy is destroying Ziggler, aka Nick Nemeth. God, we didn't. It was John Cena what told me his name. Oh my god. DDT outside just rebooked Harry. Just rebook and go to. I can't rebook Harry now. I booked days off at work specifically for it. It is what it is. With everything going on, flying to that part of the world would be hard for me right now. It's too unstable. I think the best thing for WWE to do is to pull out. I'd pull out if I were them. Make a statement of content and say, oh, look, until you sort your shit out, we're not coming over. Simple as. I know Saudis pay a lot of money for these WWE events, and there's not many foreigners go to these events anyway. It's usually always full of Arabs. So, if you were fighting against the Saudis, this would be a perfect opportunity to take out loads of Saudi people in one go, wouldn't it? Just saying. If you were at a war with your country, perfect time to strike, wouldn't it? When you've got them all in one building. Don't get stuck. Yeah, he's in Egypt, though. He's in Egypt, so I don't think it'll affect him. I don't think it'll affect him. I don't think it's going to reach him. Egypt is not Dubai. It's not the same place. Randy Orton wins. He has beaten Dolph Ziggler to the disgust and upset of Vicky Guerrero. Trust days to fly over that way, and hell breaks loose. It's lots of days flying over there that hell has broke loose. Everywhere you go, he always takes the war with him. Everywhere he goes. Days, brilliant. What did you think of his stream on SmackDown? He had to watch what he was doing. He couldn't be as animated as he normally is because obviously he had people around him. But how did that stream look? Days is in the home of Mo Salah. He is in the home of Mo Salah. As a Man United fan, that must be heartbreaking for him. Blame day, hashtag blame days. That's what we should do. War in Saudi. Blame days. It's Days' fault. God, that would go down like a lead balloon. People would be upset if we did that. Blame Canada, no blame days. Blame Canada, no blame days. Our next match is the female match. It's Eve Torres replacing the other woman. I don't know who the other one was, to be honest. We've got Eve Torres, and she's up against Layla. Divas Championship, the butterfly belt. Who's up next? And it's Layla, the champion. British Layla. You know, Layla, all in pink. This is when this was when WWE was just like AEW and didn't give a shit about the female division. Yeah, we don't give a shit. So it's Eva Torres what replaced the other woman. So Eva Marie Torres. Let me just get. Oh, it was Caitlyn. Caitlyn got attacked. It was Caitlyn. There we go. That was a good awful. That was a good awful, but I hated it. Just the old diva thing was shit. On it, to be quite honest with you, it was very disrespectful of the women. Very disrespectful. It's just a bad time to be. I don't like the name knockouts that TNA use either. I don't think that works very well for me, if I'm being honest. Lose that, just have it as a women's title. Add a quote. Days said, this place has the best Wi-Fi connection, so better than what I get at home. Then 5 minutes later, the internet died for about 20 minutes. Did that happen? Oh, man, that is so good. Day SmackDown stream was okay, to be honest. It wasn't bad. No, I'm not saying the stream itself. I'm just saying, like, obviously you're away from home. You've got a total different setup. He's having to hold the mic thing right to his mouth. He didn't have the ease that he has normally in his live streams. Ben says Wrestling Days in one stream was asking the stream if they wanted to see him twerk his ass, but I didn't want to see that shit, Days. But you wouldn't see it if I twerked because my ass covers the entire screen. Days is Ben. So where are you from, Ben? Where are you? UK? Are you from Britain? Or are you American? I take it you obviously you know what Wrestling Days is, right? Okay, that's established. Well, that's where we're all from, to be honest. It's where I hail. James, of course it did. Ben, speak for yourself. Tom wanted to see Days twerk. Oh god, Days did more than that back in the day. He did all the flipping spinny crap. Dabbing and spinning dab. Oh my god, that was a bad time. Days the king of porn. UK, mate. Alright, cool. You need say no more. Got to ask these days because we've got so much of a varied audience. American, English. Actually, amazingly enough, I looked at my analytics and there's quite a lot of Indian, which I was like, what? What the hell? It's amazing. Someone was asking Days, what are you holding in his hand? It was his mic, but he said he was holding his dick. But I said he was holding his dick. Yeah. But it's obviously it was a microphone, right? Days has used that before. I think he streamed from America and he had it. I don't know why he had to have it in his hand. I mean, his old setup looked a bit weird, but you do what you can. I'd love to think that if I went away and I had access to the wrestling, I would stream as well. But God, imagine streaming from America, doing it at a proper American time. That would be fucking awesome. I would love to do that. James Days would enjoy that. Hey, got his dick in his hand anyway, hasn't he? Days hasn't got his dick in his hand. Oh, what surprise. Days wears a diaper. Must do for not pissing. I've never known a guy what can do as many streams as he can without going to the toilet. I do not understand. He must not eat at all. Too much days talking here. Too many fanboys and girls. All hail Dave. I don't mind talking about days. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me in the slightest, dude. I think you do it, Dave. You think I hold my dick? I've never got my hand off my dick. No, never. Even now, I'm still touching my dick. So fickle world. I've got no pants on. That's why I'm not moving from this chair. I haven't gone to the toilet yet because I'm literally naked from the bottom half down. I'm not going to stand up and prove it. So you'll just have to take my word for it. There you go. Eve Torres has got Layla down. There's a bit of huggage. Actually, I'm surprised that they've given this match a bit of time. Dave is very hands-on, especially when Bailey's on the screen. Look at that. Since my toilet roll's gone down to near minimum. What the flip? I wondered why your hands were full of cobwebs, Dave. Cobwebs. Cobwebs. That's me going into my wallet. Live stream and the USA. Live stream and the USA. What do you mean? I would love to do a live stream in the USA. Imagine, I would honestly, I would love to do a live stream from the actual event. Imagine being mic'd up and the laptop in front of you, and you're there watching it live, and you'd have all the crowd people just popping into your stream. It'd be chaos. It'd be fucking chaos, but I would love it. Be happy chaos. Layla with a DDT to Eve Torres. It's Divas with more than a couple of minutes. I mean, this is there's big match next. Sheamus versus Alberto Del Rio. And then we've got the night's main event, CM Punk, John Cena. Boop, boop, boop. Layla's fighting back in this match. So Miz won. Daniel Bryan and Kane won their match. Cesaro retained. Orton beat Ziggler. AW stadiums have the best Wi-Fi. Less people in the crowd trying to connect. You know why they have the best Wi-Fi that night? Because they're all watching Raw. They're watching WWE on their phones. Did you see that? They were there at like Collision and they're watching the WWE pay-per-view on their phone. Dave, dude, you're half naked. What? I'm always half naked in the streams. It's just... Eve Torres is your new Divas champion. So there you go. New Divas champion. We've got a new tag team champions. And now we've just got ourselves a new female champion, Eve Torres. New Divas championship. All because Oksana got injured. Probably by Eve Torres. Did she have like a fake relationship with Zack Ryder at this time as well? And she ended up pushing him off the fucking stage or something. Stone Cold Dave is fully naked under his clothes. Oh my god. I think we're all fully naked under our clothes. To be honest. Layla's lost. No. All right, we're over celebrating now. Eve Torres. Did anybody like Eve Torres? What was the main consensus about Eve Torres? Were we on board with her when she was around? The Rock Cena, April 1st, for the first time. Once in a lifetime, that we also did it again the year later. They promoted the DVD. Fruity Pebbles. Rock versus Cena. Once in a lifetime for WWE show. Well, cats Keith Coleman. We saw this from the Wrestling Days toy hunt, the shirts that she did for cancer. So we've got the Coleman. Let's just click over here. Have you sent it to the right one, Jesse, or have you sent it to the other one? You sent it to the other one. I was going to share your post. But this Jackhammer has just got himself a new wrestling thing. Mr. Perfect. Oh, Alicia. Alicia Fox, the Dolph Ziggler. Can't share the figure with you, but he has picked up Mr. Perfect Basic. Very cool. Very good. Very good, Dave. Buy it emoji. Boom. Very cool. Susan G. Komen, cure for lung cancer. So we're in Boston, home of Tommy Toy Travels. 14,000 are sold out. Daniel Bryan's shouting, "Oh, I'm the tag team champion." Is this the meme of just yes, 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 yes? And there is AJ Lee with her legs out. Random dude. Kane's doing the exact same thing. I'm the tag team champion. No, I'm the tag team champion. You're both tag team. Always the therapist, isn't he? AJ Lee just lost it. Retro Demon, don't let everyone know my secret. Retro, you watching the Man City game at 2 a.m. Yeah, you watching the City game at 2 a.m., you hardcore Man City fan. Yeah, the World Club tournament is the best tournament in the world. Are you watching at 2 a.m.? Retro, let us know. Hardcore fan. We're backing him into a corner now, James. Have you noticed? Backing him into a corner, he doesn't know how to answer. Where are you going? He's just thrown some water over all of them. The football is hard to watch. Bloody awful tournament. Just a cash grab. It's shit. I'm not even bothered with it. But AJ Lee has just been doused in it. We've got a bit of a wet t-shirt going off. I mean, she's wearing a bra, I think. It would be better if she wasn't. The thing is that you've got a top international tournament, which is the Under-21s European Championship, running at the side of a World Club Cup. Should never happen, because you've lost the likes of Pope, Bellingham, you lost the likes of who's just signed for City, some young lads what are desperate for places in their national team, in their clubs. There was another one, wasn't there? I can't think at the top of my head who it was. But they'd rather play for their clubs than the country. Oh, was it now? Oh, Liam Delap. Liam Delap of Chelsea could have been at the Euros with the under-21s. So we got Seamus next, up against. I would write this, but I can't. I want to write CUNT, but because I don't want to give him any kind of press. But anyway, Dave. Where's Retro gone? Where's Retro even answered the question? The thing is, right, even if Liverpool was in this tournament, I would still not watch. Just out of protest. I don't like it. I don't like the concept. I don't really give a shit who wins the World Club Cup. It's insignificant. It means fuck all. It means note. You've got a tournament where flipping Juventus are beating a team called Wayhad. The fuck are Wayhad? Who are they when they're at home? Leeds United, non-show just got sent off at Italy 2021s. Have they? Oh, that's bad. Bad news. Non-show. It's amazing that he's Italian. There's not many Italian black people, is there? Let's be honest. You look at the Italian teams from old. There's not many black guys in that national team. So Nonto being in that team is very impressive. I think you'd be hard pressed to actually name 5 black Italian internationals, other than just the one there. Liverpool qualified, but you could only have 2 teams from a country. And they chose Chelsea and Man City. Tells you everything. I think Bayern winning 10-0 killed it for me. 82nd minute, and it's like currently 1-1. LFG Season 2 season premiere is tonight for those interested. Well, for those who live in America. Oh, Balotelli. There we got 2. We've got 2. Nonto and Balotelli. Is there any others? Have we got any other Italian black players? It's hard, isn't it? Super Mario. Retro, are you watching Man City at 2 a.m.? Please respond. Because James wants to know if you're hardcore. Come on, City, hardcore, 2 a.m. What? Let your blue flag fly. Can't think of any. It's hard, isn't it? It's so hard. It's so hard because there's not many. There's not many at all. There's not many black Italians. I thought about this years ago, you know, like you look back at Italian United, there wasn't a single black player in the Italian team. The guy who played in England, Moses Keane. Is he Italian though? Is he Italian? Is he Italian? I'm looking for Italian internationals. Not who played in Italy. I know you're on about Moses. Mouse Keane. I love that. It's hard to name 5, isn't it? Though it is hard to name 5. No, I can't if I get my job tomorrow. But if I was free, I am on to 3 a.m. most nights. Yeah, but it's tonight. You would know if you was working tomorrow, right? You should know by now. Surely it's Sunday. Oh, it's the old music of Sheamus. We need this music back, right? World champion Sheamus. Mario's bud garbage. Proper overrated. Mario Balotelli. Terrible signing. Liverpool. And Sarah's left. Yeah, he's Italian. Moses Keane. So that's three then. We've got three. Moses Keane. Uh, Balotelli. And of course, Noncho. David Latunda, wasn't he in that? Was married to Jennifer Hudson? Yes. Yes, he was. Yes, he was married to. He was part of Nexus. And it became like a. He's actually very, very brainy guy, to be honest. Alberto Del Rio coming back soon. Breaking news 20 from the 23 headquarters. Then no, my interview is at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Can't do it, Dave. I'm not strong enough. Fake fan. Yeah, you're not hardcore. You're not hardcore. You're not hardcore. Come on, you were bigging up the World Club Cup not so long ago. Fuck the job. What is the question? David Paul, name me five black Italian players. International Italian players. We've named three. So we need another two. But can you name me five? That is the question. Do not report fake news, James. Fella from West Ham. Fella from West Ham? Is he Italian? Germany just got. It's 2-1. Germany. Ooh, Germany, France semi-final. That will be a belter. Better belter. Can't believe England beat Spain. Oh, flipping game that was yesterday. Was really good. James, name me your next match in the World Club Cup. Oh, Retro, that would be relevant if that cup was relevant. Nobody cares. We're not interested in the World Club Cup. Not Emerson. We're glad nobody wants to be in it. Liverpool are going out there signing all these players because we don't have the distraction of a silly fucking cup. A Bonner. Breaking news: Kevin Hart had pinned Cody. Kevin Hart. Hog Bonner. International? Was he an international? A Bonner. Michael just said he was one of the Italian players. Okay. I just think of anyone. Breaking news: 23 headquarters is real. Do not report fake news at all. Another player is Destiny Undogi. Wow, Monaco could be about to sign Paul Pogba. What nationality is Paul Pogba? I want you to think about this. What nationality is Paul Pogba? He's not French, is he? He's Italian, isn't he? Paul Pogba's Italian, right? Or am I fever dreaming it? Was he Italian, Paul Pogba? Sure, he played Italian. He plays for Spurs. I think we've answered our own question. He's French. Oh, he's French, isn't he? Yeah. I nearly jumped the gun then. I was thinking, is he French or Italian? I did say French though, didn't I? When I said it, is he French or Italian? Because he played in Italy, didn't he? He played for Juventus. And Man United stupidly paid a shitload of money to buy back a player that they had sold originally. That same Grand Prix having an awkward what? With Martin Brundle. Yeah, well, I'm gonna Google search just to have a look. Something's irritating me today. Oh my god. Black. Mario Balotelli comes up. Flavio Leverani. Why doesn't Italy have any black football players in their national team? Doggy is Italian. Italy under 21s is now down to 10 men. Anna, how did you not get Undoggy? Black Italians. Balotelli, obviously oldest football clubs. Who was the first black man to play for Italy? Who is the only Italian to win the Premier League? Does Liverpool have any Italian players? We've had Italian players. Under 16. It's not what I asked. Black Italian soccer player stock and photos. Black Italian soccer player pictures. People search for Girona, Italy, Balotelli, Nonto. Very weird. Does it actually just give you a list of black players? Emerson is Italian. Jorginho. It's very hard because it doesn't give you a list. So we've got 5 anyway. We've managed to get 5. Fore. Balotelli, obviously. What? Yeah, we've pretty much done it, but there's not many. It's not literally just streaming down my bloody nose. It kills me the difference between the club's way of thinking. Man United resign people like Mario Balotelli. We resign Kyle Walker-Peters and Offset. James, let's agree. Man United's best play this season. Nostalgia compilation before kick-off. That night, it was Italy. There was a shop I walked by. There was bottles of wine in the window with dictators on the bottles. Best Italian Liverpool player of all time is a tough one. Aquilani. We had Barini, Fabio Barini, Aquilani. Scalacci. No, we didn't. Scalacci. I think we've only had about 2 off the top of my head. Aquilani was bought in to replace Alonso, which is sad. And then we had Fabio Barini. James, I am trying to forget everyone that plays for Spurs in a nightmare I need to break from. I received more breaking news. Kevin Owens pulled up fantastic vest. Yes. Yeah, Kevin Owens was there. Yeah, Kevin Owens was there. It's not breaking news, Shaquem. You could just go on X and it's all there. Received more breaking news. It's not breaking news. I am very. I'm going to say, Dossena, yeah, Dossena, best Italian player, scored against Man United, Real Madrid, same week. Ahmad, Bruno, Yaro, Mazaru, the only decent players for this season. Ahmad saved for you more times than not. 23 headquarters is on for 23 headquarters. What is 23 headquarters, Shaquem? What the fuck are you talking about? What is 23 headquarters? Can somebody explain what Shaquem is talking to me about? Saying 23 flipping headquarters. What 23 headquarters? What are you mumbling about? Please explain to me what you're talking about, dude. We've got money in the bank. What the flipping Trinity Fatu's just like going backstage with a scooter. That's fun. That is fun. And then we've got this moment with Wrestle Talk kicking off. I can't play the sound. He's talking about himself. 23 headquarters are on fire. 23 headquarters. I don't even know what 23 headquarters is. This was a fun little video I watched earlier. Look at this little girl. Parent seeing to the baby, and then the little girl's taking a trip. Imagine you being a parent at that moment. Kids screaming, "Mum!" There's loads of videos like that, man. So mad. But what is going down on Monday Night Raw? Match that no one gives a fuck about. And then this match, Jade Cargill, where everybody really wants Roxanne Perez to win. But crown is above Cody's head. The crown is above Jade Cargill's head. Take that as you will. There's CM Punk in his pants. Just for anybody who wants to know. What is 23 headquarters? Holy fucking shit. What a fucking free kick by Italy. Equalised in the last seconds of the match. I saw this video this morning as well. Yeah, the video with the kid. That's so good. I laughed so hard watching that. It was so funny. Kids are amazing though, aren't they? Del Rio getting bossed by Sheamus. Sheamus wearing white. Anyway, there's CM Punk. Fanatics, here's people hoping and wishing this was Logan Paul for real. If I was Logan Paul and I was... Oh, God, he's destroyed it. He's put the chair right over his flipping head. If I was Logan Paul, I would never, ever show up to a fan fest, ever. We've kind of lost control now, haven't we? Eddie Guerrero and his son, Dominic. Gladiators. There is CM Punk. There's all this kind of crap going off. Oh, it's when Nikki dropped the 24/7 championship into the trash. You survived. You died. So, what's this 23? Let's type in what Shaquem's on about because 23 flipping headquarters. What the fuck? Let's see what it says. I have no idea. It doesn't even know. Nash, where is Nash Car headquarters? What the fuck? What is any of this mean? Shaquem Tuesday will be the fatal four-way match. That's not breaking news. That's a spoiler. Okay. What is this about 23 fucking headquarters though? There's nothing about 23 headquarters here. I have no idea. We went down a rabbit hole of nonsense. Boom. Dave, you only get the news from me. Are you saying you're the 23 headquarters? All right. Mate, I get my news from Twitter. John Meltzer all the way. Why are you 23? The biggest problem I have is with Spurs board. We've won the European manager, and now we're looking at which players we can sell. It's all about money. It's the paying for the fucking stadium you've got. That's why they're still paying it. They haven't paid that off yet. It's mental. Me, Dave, I've played. Okay, you're playing. James was right when you said, like, I was wondering what the fucking. Was you saying 23 headquarters is on fire? It's like, well, what 23 fucking headquarters? Busto plays for the MLS and the American Italian citizenship. Citizenship. I think that Shaquem is in his own world. I thought that for a while. He lives in the world of Shaquem. That would already have told you it was him. I know you have, I know. I was like not getting it though for some reason. I just wasn't like, what, my brain's not switched on. Brain's not switched on. I'm watching Del Rio. That's my excuse. Good to have fun sometimes. Yeah, I don't mind. Breaking of news. Breaking news. Randy Orton versus Cody Saturday. It's not breaking. That's not breaking news, though, is it? That's that's speculation. Because until it happens, it's not news. Do you know what I mean? That's a speculation. That's a prediction. It's not true until it's true. It's like me going, oh, Man City will win 3-0 tonight. They might win 3-0, but it's a prediction. It's not me saying they are going to win 3-0, because if I knew that, I'd be putting money on it. Look, in theory, Cody wins, right? Because that makes sense. If you're going to give anybody a title shot at SummerSlam, it's going to be Cody Rhodes, right? I heard something today, and it's not from no major source whatsoever, that Brock Lesnar is being asked to come back for SummerSlam. Pinch your salt, because it's from no source ever other than my John Meltzer. Chew they die. And Baron Sheamus is the world champion. Will he tap? Will Del Rio become the new world's champion? NBA Finals game. It's tonight. Good for that. Good for that. That's awesome for them. That is awesome for them. Sheamus gets his foot to the rope. We're looking into selling Son, which I think is a good idea. Also, Vicario, which I think is BS. Sheamus does it. He's beating him. Bro kick out of nowhere. I want him coming back. It's Tottenham in a real weird situation, because you look at what players they need, and you need to buy, and you obviously you need to buy players, right? But it's hard to think how you're competing with the likes of Arsenal, Chelsea. I mean, all clubs down London. It's competing against them. I mean, who would be on your shopping list? Kyle Walker Peters. It's all right player, but do you really need an ex-player back? I mean, Brighton, you need to be following Brighton's mentor. They're going around signing relatively unknown people and making them into stars. I mean, who heard of Alexis McAllister before he played for Brighton? Do you know what I mean? Who had heard of Casado until he played for Brighton? And they've gone on for huge money. And they'll do it the same with some of the players what are leaving Brighton this season. They just need to get a better scouts. People what are proper looking around Europe, and there's plenty of players out there what are probably good enough for Spurs. I mean, if Brighton can pick up these quality players, and they have done, just signed a Greek striker, haven't they? Kostas. Yeah, it's just need to be more savvy on the market. So Seamus retains, and it depends on how much we get for him. Song's an interesting one. He don't Napoli, Italy, or somewhere for Song, maybe even Germany. So we can put Sinski on our main goalie just to justify the price tag? Nope, bad move. Do you think that Seth Rollins is going to help John Cena win the match on Saturday? No. I don't think there's going to be a major title change at all at the weekend. You in Saudi Arabia very rarely do out. It's a glorified house show. The only things what you're getting crowned in Saudi is the king and queen of the ring. That's it. There's no title changes. That's what I predict. Because it is done like CM Punk. I am back, everyone. I am back and better than ever. Sell song by Issei. That's a good deal. That would be quality. Retro was Shikin Sun is a must. Selling song is a must. If you need the cash to get players in, then selling song is definitely the way to go. We've got the championship match. It's CM Punk time. John Cena. This match is going to happen this weekend, whether it's in Saudi Arabia or not. But the roles are reversed. CM Punk goes into this as a champion. And he is with Paul Heyman. So CM Punk, John Cena, the night's main event. We finally hear the graphic now makes sense. I'm back, lads. Respect to you, Dave. I'm good. Oh, good for you, dude. I've been saying Issei for 2 seasons now, but we keep buying trash. In the Champions League, you need to be buying Champions League level players. And a go for Mark Gishy and stop Liverpool. Shut up. Retro, shut up. Shut up. Or sell Song and try and get Rodrigo. That'd be a good little signing. You try and attack Real Madrid. They've got fucking so many players. Worth having a go. Can't believe they had to spin about. CM Punk, the pipe bomb. Best in the world. Congrats to Real Oviedo on winning promotion to play in the Liga for the first time in 25 years. Future Football Manager 2026 save upcoming. You want to do that in 2026? Oof. Crap. Anybody what wants to do a save on FC 25 or whatever, do the Paris one. Not Paris Saint-Germain, the actual Paris FC in the French league. Take them up to the Ligue 1. That's a good challenge for you. How about Sammy helped John Cena win? And it would be crazy that it would turn out that he was part of Seth's group. I think they're saying that it's going to be Ethan. What's going to be part of that group? There was a rumor that it was somebody from AEW. Oh, you can always buy Grealish. It's tough, isn't it? It's tough because I can't see Tottenham competing with the likes of Chelsea and Arsenal and stuff. Levy won't buy people with too high a name in the game. He will pay the wages. That is why we get kids and washed up players. You should be looking at some of the talent that is on show at the under-21s then. That's probably where you would have a look. Some quite interesting talent. Leeds have got the Spanish striker, haven't they? Paul Heyman's here. Wobbly Walrus. 50% offer for Spurs. James, no, you can have him. No, thank you. You can buy Sancho. Isn't he going back to Bayern? Dortmund, sorry. Sancho. You could get Harry Maguire. I don't say that. He's a legend at Man United. Lady doing gentlemen. Lady and gentlemen, I am Paul Heyman. Or Anthony. Retro Whispers announced that I would be pissed and surprised all in one. Sancho most likely will end up at Juventus. Okay. It's interesting, isn't it? CM Punk's music hits. Maguire did the great for us last season. He saved us all. Look at what has happened to McTominay. I mean, you look at one of the most surprises of last season. Scott McTominay goes to Napoli, becomes a champion. Who saw that coming? He's actually bossing the Italian league. I mean, yes, single-handedly saved Manchester United on several occasions, but so good, man. Scott McTominay, a legend in Naples. Liverpool is the best club in England. Yes, we are at this season. Yeah, sure. But yes, and I'm going to hold my hand on my heart here, right? I don't like being the favourites for anything, right? I'd rather Liverpool be the underdogs, right? I don't want us to be favourites. I don't want us to be the best team. I'm so happy for Liverpool to be just a little bit below, so the expectation is tainted a little bit. Because when people start saying you're the best, and then you start losing, and everybody's going, don't like it. I don't like that. I want to go. I'm most. This is the season that I'm most excited for because of the prospects, but I'm still on the fence of us retaining the title. Right, I ain't convinced enough to think, it's in the bag. You know, we're going to win it for the second time, 2 years in a row. I'm not that confident. It's because that's probably just because I'm a Liverpool fan at the moment. NOL at the moment, everyone who leaves United wins or does good. Crazy. Liverpool are not the best. But we're the best for last season. Of course we are. We won the Premier League. We're the best team in England. Of course, you have that. We have that right. We have that right. It's Napoli are the best team in Italy because they won the Italian league. Bayern Munich are the best team in Germany because they won the German league, and so on and so forth. That is just how it goes. Will we do that this time round? I do not know. Me and James call BS on that. Anthony had a great loan with Real Betis. If you get Isaac, you're winning the treble. Forget Isaac, I'm running around naked. John Cena is here. Rise above cancer shirt. Talking about Liverpool. Dave winning 2 in a row. It's not for everyone. Liverpool's won 3 in a row, you diff. You know, we did that first out of the top Premier League teams, so I don't know what you're talking about. You need to go check your history. You know that thing what clubs have got with history, you know. We've done it 3 times before, mate. So don't lose your shit over it, yeah. Don't lose that shit over that, yeah, because we've already done that, mate. We've done that, mate. Been there, done that. Dave, I don't like being called favourites. Meanwhile, Anna's sitting here thinking you'll never have to worry about that. Thing is, when I first started watching football, Tottenham had pedigree. They were always in and about the FA Cup. Always had a good cut run. Ricky Villa was Ricky Villa. Look at the likes of Nicky Habit. Do you reckon CM Punk will win the title and save? Not this weekend, no. I have no chance. It's not his time. City fans acting like they are the first to do all this shit. I know, it's so weird, isn't it? I love it. Chelsea fans were doing the same thing when they were doing all their success after. Well, it was like, you do realise it's been done before, right? We've won the Champions League. Yay! We've won it 6 times, dude. 6 times, 6 times. You know, Man United have won it 3 times. Forest have won it fucking twice. Nottingham Forest, you know, that Nottingham Forest team have won it fucking twice. Villa have won it once. Celtic of fucking Glasgow have fucking won it once. So, yeah, well done you. Hey, woohoo. Boo, Cena. Lots of Cena sucks chants in the crowd. Put CM Punk there. Do, 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 do. And it is the actual right image. I checked. We have Whoop 3 in. We have won 3 in a row. Try 4 in a row. Try 5 in a row. First and only win 4 in a row. Facts. Wow, well done. Well done for you. Well done. Well done for your 10-year reign. Well, 15-year reign or whatever it is. Would you have done it without the Saudi money? And that has always been my question. You take away that Saudi money, where are you as a football club? Did you do it because you were the best, or did you do it because money was thrown at it? Where were you before the Saudi money? Answer me that question. Where were you as a supporter of City before the Saudi money? You were nowhere. You were even supporting City when Saudis weren't there. Do you know what I mean? This is what winds me up about this. Take away Chelsea's money. Take away Man City's money. You were shit. You were garbage. You were fodder. Man City were in fucking Division 3. You know what I mean? Or Division 2 or whatever it was for a time. Where were you when they were in that division? You know what I mean? League 2, you know, where were you? This money suddenly comes in and then you win in the Premier League. Mate, we didn't do that. We were in debt for a long time. That's John Cena's dad. Got the CM Punk shirt. I got the shirt now. So John Cena with an opportunity to become a champion. Wonder how this match goes. City were League 2 team before the Saudi money. Yeah, League 2 team, yeah, exactly. Where were you when they were in League 2? Retro. Were you supporting them in League 2? I don't think so, pal. I don't think so. So, haste in 2008, I was James Tranwick today. They're in Boston. I think it's funny that FSG came in when we were in debt. So what oil money is FSG? They're a business. It's American. They're like the Glazers when they came in and bought Man United. So what's you can't use that. It's not oil money. It's just money. It's from the Boston Red Sox, Fenway Park. You know they're a business. Garnacho being spotted wearing an Aston Villa shirt, has he? It's hoping for that transfer then. FSG bought it out George Gillette and Hicks, who ruined Liverpool Football Club, got us into mass debt. They FSG came in and bought them. Haven't sold to any other consortium, not sold to any oil. Spent very little on the last two transfer windows, which has allowed us to spend money the way that we are in this transfer window. So, what's your point? You can't beat me on this one. I'm sorry, but you talk about money. Liverpool have not spent anywhere as near amount of money as what City and Chelsea did. You fucked it up for Newcastle. That's how shit you guys were. Newcastle are now having to play the financial fair play rule because of Chelsea and fucking Man City fucking it up. So well done. You fucked up the transfer market in the UK. Well done, you. Newcastle can't go out and buy the best players because they're restricted because of what you two twatty clubs did. So be proud of that, Retro. Be proud of that. That's your club's fault. Your club's fault. Weren't born when you weren't born in when they were in League Two. It wasn't that long ago. It wasn't that long ago when they were in League Two. What are you, 12? So shut up. The match McMahon got involved. Is this the match when McMahon got involved? I don't know. I can't remember. Do you remember when they had a power cut in the stadium? Which stadium? I remember when Man United it was only a couple of years ago with the rain coming into the stadium. It was fun. Garnacho would be amazing at Villa. Let's be honest, yeah, he would. It's a good signing for Villa, actually. I think that would be an awesome signing for him. He's not a United player. Anthony was supposed to be this brilliant player, but it never really worked out for him. They both look the same. We got no holder. Oh, John Cena on the picture. No, that's Cena now. CM Punk from back in the day, Cena now. Yeah, don't get confused. Because look, this is to prove that this is Cena now. Yeah, don't get confused. I covered it up because obviously I needed CM Punk with the spinner belt. It's an old render that I already had from earlier, but there's the pile. He's wearing the Boston colours, actually. He's wearing the Boston colours is CM Punk. Which is weird because he's from Chicago. My poor Old Trafford has never forgive the Glazers for the neglect and yeah, it's fucked up. They fucked it up, didn't they? They let it go to rack and ruin. The place is falling apart. Hopefully, Sir Ratcliffe can turn it around. That's what certainly my United fans were hoping for when he invested into Manchester United. So it's a shame the theatre of dreams has become the theatre of nightmares instantaneously. It's terrible. It is terrible. I mean, right, to put this into perspective, I remember Man City being in League Two, right? And that was in my lifetime. I'm 47 years old, right? When Liverpool was in League Two, I wasn't born. My dad wasn't even born. That's putting it in perspective for you. That's the last time Liverpool was in Division 2. My dad wasn't even born then. So, yeah, retro. Work it out. The last time I was at Division 2 was 1999. I was 3 years old, only learning what a ball was at that point. But still in your lifetime, dude. Still in your lifetime. 1990 wasn't that long ago for me. We have the opposite problem that the owners, everyone, everything is new and shiny and no expense spared. Neglect putting into the same amount of care into the team. Glazers own the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I didn't even think there was a time when both Man United and Tampa were both good. Wow, that's old. Have you guys heard about Spurs' next venture? No, what is it? Let us know. When I was born, he didn't even have Sir Alex then. Sir Alex. Ah, God. I mean, God, I was born 78. We'd won the European Championship that year. Yeah, I think it was in 78. We're league champions for ages, you know what I mean? I I won't even I didn't support football until Italian 90. That's how I got into football. I didn't know anything about football. I didn't care. I remember that Heysel incident vaguely as a kid. Didn't want into football, but I remember it. I remember Holland winning the 1988 European Championship. I remember the final. I wasn't interested in the final, but I remember it. I think I was playing Subbuteo in the kitchen. Or I was doing something and it was on and I wasn't interested in it. And I just remember the iconic Holland kit and Ruud Hullet scoring the header and the Van Basten volley. Yeah, I remember all that stuff, but I wasn't a football fan. Italian 90 made me a football fan. You look at the England team back then, there was John Barnes playing for England, there was Steve McMahon playing for England, there was Peter Beardsley playing for England, all Liverpool players at that time. My brother was a Liverpool fan, so it was like, do I support them then? Do I like them? And now obviously we had Hillsborough and everything went off with that disaster. And I became a fan. I just loved that club. That's how it became for me. Victor Ron Atkinson was still in charge when I was born. Rumbelows Cup. Didn't get beat by Forest. It got beat by Forest. I think what was Alex Ferguson's first cup win? I think it was the UEFA Cup. And I think he beat. It was either the cup. It might have been the Cup Winners' Cup. You beat Barcelona, I think. Scottish football team sucked. Scotland sucks. I remember 92 though. Rangers came very, very close. They get to the semi-finals and got beat by Marseille. Glasgow Rangers in the first Champions League in its new format. You beat Leeds, you knocked Leeds out in the qualifying. There was a qualifying round between Leeds United and Rangers beat Leeds. I started supporting Man United from birth because my oldest supported my oldest supported them. I followed them. Like I said, I wasn't really a football fan. I couldn't stand football. I knew about it. I saw that it was on. Liverpool was on big match every fucking Sunday. Liverpool Spurs was a game I remember. Gary Nabbit and all that lot. Just wasn't a fan. I just never really sat down and watched it. It was when the Premier League started that I started getting into football and all of that stuff. Yeah, I know what you meant, dude. Yeah, I got into it that way. And Liverpool was shit. I remember us winning the 1992 FA Cup against Sunderland. I was happy. I remember us losing to Wimbledon. I was playing, literally, fun fact, I think it was half time of that match. I'd gone down to the shops and we were losing 1-0 to Wimbledon. And it was like, I believe we're losing. Fergie was about to get fired until Steve Bruce Edder won the FA Cup. Yes. It was bad times, actually. Oldest brother, I mean. My brother Dave supported Arsenal. My other brother. It's terrible, isn't it? I support Liverpool since I was a kid in Scotland. You don't have to say you're in Scotland. We know you're in Scotland. We know you're Scottish. You don't need to tell us that. John Cena. Oh, he's turned it round. John Cena. CM Punk nearly got it. Big clothesline for CM Punk. The rivalry between these two was really, really good. The thing is, when I started supporting Liverpool, was just starting to do the transition. Graham Souness became the manager. I remember the game where Kenny Dalglish left us. Replay Liverpool versus Everton at Goodison Park, FA Cup fourth round replay. I think it was fourth round replay. Fucking hell, 4-4 draw. I was so mad that game. My earliest memory of watching being promoted to the Premier League was 2002 against Portsmouth. It was a game we lost 3-0. Feeling seeing them lift a trophy hooked me. Yeah, but their success is just bought. That's what we're trying to say to you, mate. We out that Saudi money. We out the sheiks. It kind of takes the little glitter off it all, you know what I mean? I remember when City came up, they first got promoted, they had Sean Goethe playing for them. Nicky Summerby, Sean Goethe. Flipping Uwe Rosler. We relegated you. Liverpool actually, it was a game at Liverpool. We won 2-1. We relegated Man City to the first division. At that time, it was because it wasn't Championship. Would WWE pay-per-view in Ireland? Eventually. They're going to see how Raw's going to go, aren't they? And then if that goes to success, I think you will get a PLE. I remember being 11 years old on a school night, staying up my eldest brother's room, watching the World Snooker Final finish at 1 a.m. Hated snooker. Snooker was a bad thing in my house, right? Because I used to watch all the comedy shows on BBC Two. 9 o'clock was a golden hour back when I was a kid. Because it had Alias Smith and Jones, French and Saunders. There used to be like a schedule, so you could 9 o'clock. You'd watch the one show while the news was on. Click over to BBC and watch the next show, and then you could probably mix it in with Channel 4 with I don't know, Roseanne or something like that. Cheers, Roseanne and stuff. But yeah, snooker used to be on. And it used to take my shoes off. And it's like, oh, I can't watch anything because you put snooker on. So I tried to watch snooker thinking, yeah, I'll try it. Guaranteed I'd fall asleep every fucking time. Snooker has just sent me to sleep, man. Was my way of falling asleep. So whenever that were on, it was like, yeah, I'm having a early night tonight. I was sick and tired of Man United winning trophy every year. I had a conversation with somebody recently about Man United and how I look at stuff, right? I have more respect for Man United than I do for Chelsea, Man City. I just do. What Ferguson managed to do, and you could say it was pure luck, or you could say it was just a masterstroke. You could use both eulogies if you want to. But to have them kind of players coming through at the exact same time will never happen again in football, right? The dynasty that he created, and then it was formulaic. You get rid of one player, he'd bring a similar player in, and it was like that all the time. And you've got to put respect on it. You have to. They dominated football throughout the 90s, throughout the noughties. Without mega money, they dominated without mega money. They didn't need to go and buy Aguero. They didn't need to go and buy Kevin De Bruyne. You know what I mean? They didn't need to do that. They had their talent from their youth team. They had the likes of Gary Neville, Phil Neville, uh, Scholes. Yeah, just you know what I mean. You just look at what they had. Beckham. I mean, Beckham was bought in. He wasn't an homegrown talent, but he joined the youth team setup. You never do it again. Never happen again in football. But I have respect. I have much respect for them. I admit it. I was alive during the French hardships of City, so I don't get the experience. But I do wish I was. Yes, a part of history would be made proud. But what we try to say to you, you're proud of stuff what's been given to you. It's not. It's not earned. It's just been given. Having that money, it doesn't make you a champion. It's bought you with. I mean, yeah, people will argue that Liverpool could buy the championship this year by buying Verts. Or we bought it when Van Dijk and Alisson came in. But that's not oil money. That's not money. That's money we genuinely earned and earned through success. I did see that the Los Angeles Lakers are being sold. Don't care. Stone Cold Fella says it reminds me of high school teams. Red Devils won some major trophies. Of course, they were high school. They were nothing to do with pro football. Dave, what is your favourite documentary? I don't really watch documentaries, dude. McMahon. Vince McMahon documentary, that was it. Dave, what? Anna, what's fuck? That's fucking crazy. Although I have the utmost respect for pro football across the United States, even in the UK, can't wait for next season. American football, it's American football. It is what it is. It's never been a sport. I don't need to be negative on it. It's just American basketball, American ice hockey, American baseball, and all that stuff just goes over our heads here in the UK because we don't really have a piss to pot in. We don't have a basketball team. We do, and they're crap. We don't have a baseball team. If we do, they're crap. We don't have an American football team. Oh, we did have. We had the London Monarchs back in the day. I don't know if they still exist. I haven't got a clue. We have got a national hockey league which doesn't get TV time whatsoever. There is a basketball league which doesn't get TV time whatsoever. We don't give a fuck. We're not interested. As a nation, we just don't care. Go to sleep. Cena kicks out. Yep, it is a transfer window. Oh, we bothered about it's outside business. Dave, look at a tweak. And I was just saying, oh, is that what you're talking about? Fair enough. Fair enough. I've got 2 tweets. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Tottenham have submitted a plan application form for residential towers, which will be built on the south end of their stadium. Oh, I've got too much lighting. The on plot alongside still be built extreme sports building. Complete time for the European Championship. So basically, all the Tottenham thing is that they just want more money. Basically, that's what that screams. They're just wanting more money. It's a business, isn't it? They don't give a shit about what goes off on the field. It's Germany has won. Germany France semi-final. Dude, it's okay. It's cool. Look at the tweet. Man, so they're investing on a tower block. Just not football, is it? Start with success with your club and then build. That's what FSG did. They pumped money into the ground. They pumped money into the club. They've done everything. Some people saying that we're leaving a team what will be like like a resume. You know, like if we sell the football club, we're selling you this, we're selling you this player, we're selling you that player, we're selling you the ground. Look at what they've done to Anfield. They have taken, which was a 36-seater stadium, and have made it into a 50 or 50 to 60-seater stadium. And they've kept its originality. They've not altered it massively. In fact, Anfield looks amazing these days. So that's what's happened. We earned it even with the money. We've got over 10 years plan to be Champions League. You bought the Champions League. You spent money every year to try and win the Champions League. Don't come out with that bullshit. You didn't buy Haaland just to win the Premier League. Don't talk shit, mate. That is the biggest load of bollocks. If you had a proper plan of doing it the right way, you would have invested in your youth team. You'd have put your youth team players in. The fact that you didn't give a flying fuck about your youth team, you only cared about bringing players in, means that your plan was up its ass, right? That is a load of bollocks. You had players. You could have nurtured players. That means you earn it, right? Buying in Haaland, which was the plan from day one to win the Champions League. PSG did the exact same thing by buying Neymar, buying Messi, buying this player, buying that player. Look what's happened to them, right? They stopped buying the big name players to win the Champions League, and they went and fucking won it. You were still doing that. That's still formulaic for your team. You're not willing to invest in your youth. Where you're still going to go out and spend 100 fucking plus million this summer instead of giving a chance to the flipping kids. Yeah, talk wet, mate. That is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard you come out with. I'm a Liverpool fan, right? And yes, we have gone out and bought big. But did we do that last year to win the Premier League? Did we? Fuck. We bought Chiesa last summer. Chiesa. That was our signing. That was our big player signing. We won the fucking Premier League. Did we buy it? Did we fuck? Where's your argument? So I've got mine. Biggest load of bullshit I've ever fucking heard. What we've got to do with football. Dave, yeah, but it's all outside business for tower blocks instead of an hotel. Meanwhile, the transfer window, yeah, I know it's money. They need to invest in the team, of course they do, and they aren't doing that. Leave it ages ago. All concerns stuff to make money. The club, meaning the business side, nothing to do with the team. I can't tell you everything I bought. Well, almost everything. Blah, blah, blah. If you win the Champions League this year, you bought it. Maybe so. Maybe so. But we're not buying these players to win the Champions League. You bought Haaland specifically for the Champions League, and you can't say you didn't. But you did. You bought him for that reason. You'd won the Premier League. You bought in Haaland to win the Champions League. That's what Man City's plan was. That's what the Sheik's plan was always, to win the Champions League. So you bought in Rodri. You bought in Haaland. You were buying all these players in. Where's your homegrown? Phil Foden, who had a shit season, by the way. Is he the one? Do you know what I mean? We've got Trent Alexander-Arnold, right? He's gone now. We've got Connor Bradley coming up to replace him. You just got to look at the bigger picture here. We're not rushing to get the Champions League. We'll get it when we get it. We weren't rushing to get the Premier League. We're going to get it. We want to retain it. That's the statement we're making. But if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. We're not buying Verts in for that reason. We bought Verts in because he's 23 years old. He's the future of fucking football. That's why we bought him. He's a future. We're buying players for the future, not just for now. We could so easily go out and buy Lewandowski if we wanted a player for now, you know what I mean? But we're not doing that. Ireland has flopped in every single final because he's shit. He's a one-half season player. He starts off hot every season, banging hat-trick after hat-trick. Come December, he's disappeared. He's injured. He's not playing well. He's one half at season. So that's what you need to play. What second half at season to complement Ireland? CM Punk is wearing the Yankee colours. Yeah. Because the Boston baseball rivals. Yeah, it's Yankees in it. I thought it was Boston. Haaland, Man City don't even care about the youngsters in their team. Retro did put a graphic once in the chat on Twitter, and it said like the homegrown players sell for this. They're playing for these other clubs, and it's like, so why aren't they playing for City? Well, if they're good, this good youth system. So why aren't they in the City squad? Why is City still buying players? If you've got a great youth system, you won't need to buy players. And that's the argument. You don't need... With Conor Bradley, we didn't pay anything for him. He's going to stay at Liverpool. Kwanzaa's just got us 30 million. But he's been at Liverpool for the last 4 or 5 years. So he's paid his dues to Liverpool. So Cena looks like he's won, although on the website it says it's a draw. It's with the soldiers celebrating. Actually, you bought Freepon to replace Trent. Yeah, we did. But we still got Conor Bradley. Conor Bradley was injured last season. Still not quite ready. Kwanzaa's not ready. So we had to buy it. We're buying in Gaya, hopefully. Still can't believe City let Cole Palmer go. Yeah, exactly, Cole Palmer. But Chelsea did the exact same thing. Chelsea let De Bruyne go, Sturridge go. Well, no, Man City let Sturridge go. Let fucking Salah go. Chelsea had Salah. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, but Cole Palmer, not at City. James McAtee, yes. Liam Delap is at Chelsea. Oscar Bob, Jadon Sancho, not even at City. So that, you know what I mean? It's like you've only got Phil Foden, Rico Lewis, James McAtee, and Oscar Bob out of that list of players. So tell me where you've not bought the title then. Explain to me, Retro, why you've got what 3 out of that list. What is still at City? It's just battered Cena with the championship. He's still got the gold. Interesting. Great match. How can you have Salah and Kevin De Bruyne and have no future in the game and not that talent? I've got respect for football across the globe, but I can care less about basketball and other kinds of sport. All I care honestly about is wrestling. Self high five. Well done. So high five. Diamond Dallas Page. Hang on, I've just missed what happened on the show. 1 minute Cena's won, and now they've had said that CM Punk retained because it was a draw, apparently, a time limit draw or something. It became a draw. So apparently his right shoulder was up. Referee takes the title off him. CM Punk batters him with the title, and yeah, it's weird. It's very confusing. But they list it on Wikipedia as a draw. They say that it's a draw. So CM Punk retains. If we had bought it, would we have won every damn year? You failed to buy it, is what I'm saying. You bought Haaland in specifically to win the Champions League, and you failed. You were failing like PSG failed. That's what I'm trying to get across to you. Maybe if you'd have gone with your natural talent, you might have been in a bit of better situation. You was trying to buy the championship, trying to buy the Champions League. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Not bothered about the Premier League. You dominated that for 4 seasons. Right, well done. Credit to you on that one. But you were trying to buy the Champions League. You, specifically, if you hadn't have bought these players in, your Rory Delaps, your Cole Palmers, they've been your team now. Surely to God, they've been your team now. And anyway, that's Night of Champions done. It's in the bag. So excited into the stream. I missed the main part of the show, lol. So yeah, it was a draw. Get your scores in for Night of Champions 2012. We'll probably stick around for a bit longer and then call it a night. Because I'm getting... We'll get to about 11 o'clock and then call it a night. Because I want to chill. Want to chill my beans. Walk the Line is on. What class? In Between Us 2. Didn't really like In Between Us 2. I like the first one more. I bet John's going to be watching Love Island after, son. Got a personality. Have you tweeted me something? Okay. Let's go over here then. Bash. Oh, happy Sunday indeed. Let's have a close up. The lovely stairwell. Such a lovely stairwell. And they've put a Blake Monroe on it. Hello, Blake Monroe. There's a happy way to end a stream, isn't there? I love these conversations, though I do, but I'm just curious why Man City felt the need to get rid of Cole Palmer. Why they felt the need to sell on Jadon Sancho. What was the plan behind all of that? Jadon Sancho went on to Dortmund, had a really, really good season. I know why Birmingham sell Jude Bellingham to Dortmund, because basically Jude Bellingham saved Birmingham. They were in flipping dire straits, man. They had no money whatsoever, so the transfer money that took Jude Bellingham to Dortmund saved Birmingham, saved them. Like, you know, they were close to not existing anymore. So I can understand that. But what was City doing? You're quality players, man. Why aren't they in your first team? Why are you not nurturing these players if you were buying stuff? I don't know. That's what I don't get. I have no idea. I've watched, literally have no clue what to score. Yeah, what? I'm just going to score it good. I'm going to save you all. You can just... It were an alright show, to be honest. A lot of nothing, to be quite honest with you. A lot of it. Boom. There we go. We need to decide what we're doing on Wednesday. What watch-alongs are we doing? Do we do a King in the Ring? I actually watched a bit of the first King in the Ring today. I don't really want to watch that, but it's an idea if you want to do a King in the Ring. Let me know what you use this time now. We've got 10 minutes. Get your ideas in. Did you see John Cena's tweet? All right, answer this question for me. How many Champions League titles have Real Madrid bought? Last I checked, Ronaldo didn't come from their youth. If you're going to talk about that, Real Madrid buy it every year that they won. Of course they do. They've got a bank which funds them money every year to go after the Champions League. We've got to look at the fact that they do buy it in. It's them and Barcelona have had that system for years. But we're not talking about them. That's a bank of Spain, but funds Real Madrid. It's, yeah, I mean, they have a president. It's not oil money. So therefore it's slightly different. King of the Ring, Austin 316 was born. Oh, could do that. It's alright, it's been saved by the belt. Very easy. I will watch whatever you decide. No preference. We could do a King of the Ring. We could do the Austin 316 one. Yeah, sure. I don't know if we've done it already, but we can do it again. I have no problems with doing that again. It's a good King of the Ring. King of the Ring, Mankind, Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. I don't really want to do the Hell in a Cell match if I can help it. But yeah, I'll put that food for thought. We'll have a look. James, I was thinking the same thing. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I like that one. It's a good one. Stone Cold. Very iconic. Very good. King of the Ring. Was it 1996? That 96, was it? Why does 96 come into my head? Was it 96? Yeah, we could do that. It's probably one of the last major ones as well. Triple H winning would have been a good one. Nothing much, just being silly. This made sense to do because obviously this was the last time these two fought each other at Night of Champions. This was their last proper confrontation between each other, so it made sense to do this before this weekend. I'll actually watch that one. Well, we'll do that Wednesday, same time as this. King of the Ring, 1996. I thought it was 96. I had 96 in my head for some reason. Dave, usually do stuff off the WWE vault for WCW, kind of interesting. You do that, mate. That's on you. You can do whatever you want, mate. WCW is not my bag. It's not really my thing, to be honest. I couldn't tell you what was good from WCW. If I'm being all honest, I look back at their pay-per-views and I just go, was it good? I don't know. I couldn't tell you what was their best pay-per-view, to be honest. We've done Bash at the Beach in 96. We did that, the Hogan heel turn. We did that. We've done that. It's already done. We're all over that shit. Austin 316, King of the Ring makes sense with Austin news today. Yes. Yeah, we can do that. That will be Wednesday's stream. Is that at 7:30 like we did today? Yeah, well, we could do that. I'm good all over that. We'll get a thumbnail ready. Get some graphics ready. Yeah, we can do that. One of the main things about American pro sports, except for baseball, is the salary cap. I know you would have to fix the promotions relegation issues. You want to have it in the EPL. No, we don't need that. It's the thing is, in America, you're branded. We've done that with rugby league, and it sucks. It sucks ass. Doing that with football does not make sense. You're a franchises rather than football clubs. You will lose any integrity when you do that because non-league football, which is very big here in the UK, would lose out massively if we franchised our football clubs like you do with American. You're lucky you've got college football, but that's like a franchise in itself. Outside of college football, your grassroots American football sucks ass. You're not interested. It is college football, NFL. End of story. You have no grassroots. The college football is your grassroots. And that sucks. That doesn't work here in the UK. We have got pub football. We have got it lower league. We've got it out of the tier on the tier. Mate, you do not know how big English football actually is. You have no idea. You even scratch the surface with the national leagues. Mate, it's about 12 tiers of football. And then there's the non-league stuff. You have no idea. David Paul, you need to do some history of English football, mate. You will be blown away. And realise that franchising is not the way to go. Anything before 2000 WCW was good. James Wrestling Encyclopedia. Fuck making our football Americanized. Fucking bad idea. Getting halftime show at a World Cup. Yeah, it would not work. It's be 15 minutes at half time, not an hour. That would just ruin the game. We don't need fucking timeouts for adverts. We don't need that shit. We don't need it Americanized. We complain about adverts in fucking wrestling. We don't need it in football. I was trying to make Americanized. I was trying to limit the salary teams. No. Money, fucking hell, the amount of money in English football is astounding. Premier League is the most expensive league in the world. Franchising, television, does the work. That's why Americans want a bit of that pie. Why do you think you want Premier League teams to come to America? Because you want that. So all Americans that ever give a fuck about is that. So all you guys give a fuck about is money. Donald Trump is your fucking leader on the money front. He don't give a fuck about any other country. He don't give a fuck about people. All he gives a fuck about is money. That's all he's bothered about. It's proven. This fucking thing that he's got at the minute is what is it? What is it called? There's a word for it. Is what is it called now? Oh God! You know when you have it in your head. Tabs, like tab. It's like a tab thing. It's somewhat similar to that. There's a football team for every town, or at least the football team, not even that level. You talk about every pub. Every pub has near enough a football team. And imagine how many pubs are in the UK. Tariffs, that's it. You've got it. Tariffs. You've got that. That's just to make Americans money. That's not to fucking feed the world. That's to feed America. Who was fucking Donald Trump to put fucking tariffs on things? It's a fucking joke. It's a mess. It's a mess. America's a mess. And he's fixing it by getting every fucker else to fix it for him. Not bother to sort your problem out yourself, but you're getting the rest of the world to fix your shit. Fucking shame. Shame on you. And it's true. Tariffs are not for us. It's to get you fucking rich. Wankers. Forget their history having two teams with players' salaries being crazy. Every school and every school has its own team, per one each year. More than dollars actually the NFL per team than the EPL. There's more dollars annually. Yeah, because you're franchised. Adverts what come with your team. You're flipping sponsorship from, you know what I mean? It's franchised. Mate, not good. We don't need that. Dave, that's a flipping truth about Trump. He doesn't care about nobody. He's God's on green earth. He cares about his flipping self. It's money. Fixing your problems by getting us to fucking fix it for you. That's what it's all about. Tariffs. He shouldn't be charging anybody fucking money. You're fucking one of the richest countries in the fucking world. But yeah, we can take that, we'll take that, we'll take that, and we'll take that. That's all it's all about. He's on the fucking take. Anyway, we need to start winding this up. When are you going to bed? Now. Mary Ryan shout to you, where you been? You've been hiding. David, more people around the world watch football and care about it. Hence, the World Cup. There is no NFL World Cup. Oh, there's a World Series in baseball. For no apparent reason. World Series and they're all American. What the fuck is that about? Trumpo would fuck his own daughter if he could get away with it. Call him Trumpo. Let's call him Trumpo. It's better. Anyway, it is bedtime. It is. I am calling it a night. Thank you, everybody that's joined. It's nice to have banter with you all. Don't take anything I say too personally. It's all a bit of fun. At the end of the day, it's a bit of bants. Just sharing opinions between each other. That's all it is. Don't take it personal. David Paul, definitely not you. Don't take it personal. what works in America doesn't necessarily work everywhere, is what I'm going to say to your suggestions. We've tried it in rugby league and it sucks. There's a franchise in rugby league right now and it does not work. It's shite. It's one of the worst spots in fucking the UK. And I'm saying that and I'm a northerner. It's supposed to be my sport. And I think it sucks. It's still fucking up. It is. Right then, guys, that is it. We'll see you on Wednesday. If you haven't checked out the video, what's up on the channel right now, please go and do that. Very important that you go watch Dazed in America Part 3, I believe it is. Go check that out. And we'll try and get some more videos out this week. Another Dazed one by Wednesday, I think. I don't know. I've got some shorts what I need to edit. Still got a Wrestle Grinds video what I need to flipping make. And then a predictions video for the weekend. Oh, because so much to do and so little time to do it in. James outside for 10 minutes. Anyway, that's it. Debating is fun. It is. Right then, guys, that is it. We're done. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome until Wednesday when we do it all again. Bye for now. Enjoy Raw. Enjoy NXT. Sadly, I can't do them this week. We'll talk all about it on Wednesday. But enjoy. Enjoy, and I'll see you all later. Catch you all later. Okay, see you on the flip side. Bye for now. Love you all.